the kid doesn't. He like lost his hair. Like he doesn't have any hair on his head. He doesn't have any hair on his face. Like he has half of an eyebrow. And I was like, what the fuck? What happened to you?
Doing drag?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck? What happened to you? And he's so fucked up. He can't really understand what's going on. And he has, for some reason, he got so fucked up at a party, and the party decided to shave him completely. He didn't have any hair on his body, including his legs, his arms, like his armpits. It was fucking weird.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he had like a lot of hair, and then he just was bald.
Just
like, what the fuck happened?
What happened to you?
That's funny. Yeah, that was an eclectic bunch.
Yeah, he decided to. There was a bet. So all the girls got mace for some reason at the beginning of the year, and he was like, "Oh, blah blah blah, mace is shit." Decides that there was a bet going on, $50 if he could stand from a mace stun. So for some reason we're on concrete doing this. So the guy sprays it right in his face, and it was like his face went straight down into the concrete. So imagine it's just like he's not falling over, but his face just went plummeting to the ground. So he gets maced and it just hits the ground so hard. He like fucked up his face a little bit, and then for the rest of the time, for that night, he couldn't see. It was fucking weird.
Wow. Yeah, that wasn't a good idea on his part.
It was a terrible idea. Funny, but terrible.
You said his face hit the ground like it fell off.
But it, legit, like I can't even describe to you. Like imagine,
See, I mean,
like you're not falling over. Your face is hitting the ground first.
What the fuck? You're right. You can't describe it. It doesn't make any sense.
He's so fucking weird.
Yeah, that was another great moment, because that was the year the Patriots lost to the David Tyree catch off the helmet, and John was a huge Giants fan, and Will, my roommate, was a huge Patriots fan, and that was another moment where John got up. It's like, yeah, he's screaming at Will. It's like, dude, he's not Bill Belichick. What the fuck? You're taking this a little serious. Never forget that.
Will was so funny. Yeah, he was not a fan of me.
No, not many people were, unfortunately, but this seems to be
trend.
this seems to be something that follows me around in my life.
Yeah.
Rusty or the trend?
Just not those particular individuals.
Oh, I didn't know they put in a teleport
Probably
thing to the raid in the
Yeah.
mall.
probably for the best, Rusty.
Oh, definitely for the best. I don't like them, they like me.
It's from like halfway in the middle of the mall though. Like, doesn't go to like Benari or anything.
Well, no, there's one from
I'm
Venari
saying
to the
from
raid.
Benari
Yeah,
to
there's
the
one from
raid.
Benari.
Is there?
Yeah.
Where does that one go to?
Right next to the
Graveyard
raid.
goes
Literally to the raid.
Oh, but that portal goes to. What the fuck?
Yeah, they
That
added
portal
those
goes to Perdition Hold though.
Nope. Takes you right to the raid.
Yeah, it's new.
Yeah, they like
if
added,
you
they
take
added
it
a new
from
one.
the
or something.
raid back, it goes to Perdition. So
Right, yeah.
it doesn't. You can
Yeah,
take
one
it
of the-
to the raid.
What is
So it goes from Benari to the raid, and then from the
Wait,
raid to Perdition.
Can we talk about Salandra? He doesn't remember we killed Dormazane last night. I'm very worried about him.
I'm not
Old,
surprised he doesn't.
the Stokes? Yo, one interaction with Will that I'll never forget was he was trying to get like donations for the cross team.
Cross team, yeah.
You're supposed to like buy a shirt for like $5 or whatever, and he keeps asking me. And I was like, nah, I don't want to buy a shirt. I don't have a lot of money. Blah blah blah. And then we go to Sheets, and I buy my stuff. And I buy a lottery ticket, and I win, and it's $5. Exactly what he needs. And he's like, all right, well now you can buy a shirt, and I was like, I'm just gonna get more food. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's actually like he pointed to that as the moment when he stopped like having any respect for you, basically.
Shit was so funny.
Okay, so
There's
anybody talk to Sign? Like, what's going on?
No, I haven't spoke to him. I played with him earlier today, but I don't know.
There was another time I was at a party and I was with some girl, and he wanted me to buy like a cup for the party, and I was
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
don't want to buy a cup. Like I'm barely drinking beer. I like liquor. And the girl is like, goes up to some other person, gets a cup for herself, and then gives it to me. He sees me with a cup.
It's funny because looking back at that, those are times when Will always said like, he's not somebody you should respect, and I'm like, but that's good, like that's logical. Like, why would I pay for this? Like, I'm not going to use it. But his response is also logical. He's like, dude, you're not, even if you're not paying for it, like you're still partying in this dude's house. Like he has to clean up after you leave and all this stuff. I was like, yeah, whatever. I agree, both sides.
That's
but
true.
it's like both sides
like
are
a
fine.
cover charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could do a cover charge. If it's a cover charge, then fine, I'll pay for it. But I don't know. I was barely drinking.
It's a cover
beer.
charge with a cup, then, you know.
Okay, let me drag this down before I forget.
If he would have presented it like that, I probably would have paid for it.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Sign. Hopefully he's on his way. But yeah, either way, we're going one way or the other tonight. So we are going to go full on this. I'm going to get a cauldron down and stuff. And I had another look at the fight. It doesn't really look any different. So obviously they changed, the beginning, whatever, like the first half of the fight in a substantial way by removing the balls. But it's not really any different in phase 2 than it's ever been. Like the second half of the fight, that is. We have the balls again. We have to do those, and we have, of course, the rest of the mechanics that we haven't seen yet. The main difference, like in the final main phase, so that would be what people might call phase 3, is that we have the mechanics overlapping in a way that you have to do chains and the ball waves at the same time. So in phase 1 or 2, I guess mostly, you can do them in alternating order. So all you have to do is just be in the right position, and then the balls come after that. But in the final phase, you'll have to do both. So the way it's done, if you guys haven't seen it, is these 3 colors are still respected, but you're not going to the middle of the room anymore, okay? So if we get to that point tonight, what you need to remember is you're always going parallel to the way the wave is coming, the ball wave itself. So if the ball wave is coming from where we're all standing right now, you take orange, yellow, and purple and push them all the way to the other side of the room, okay? But with same respect, okay? So like yellow goes, I'll just like put new marks, okay? So yellow goes to red, okay? Blue goes, or orange goes to blue, and purple goes to green, okay? Does that make sense? And then that's with respect to where we are now. So like the ball wave is coming from skull. It would roll through there, so you're at the other side of it, and then you basically do both mechanics at the same time. And then, if you don't do that, you die, obviously. The main thing is just always being in those respective middle room portions, because if not, like if you're lined up with each other horizontally, then you will just kill each other. But if you're not lined up in the middle of the room like that, you'll kill everyone else. So that's pretty much.
Maybe the best way to put it simply is just to say that you have to always be diagonal in respect to each other. Like as long as none of the 4 directions emitting from you touch the other 2, you're fine.
Yeah, that's definitely the logical way to look at it, like from a orientation standpoint. But regardless, just if we can get to that point tonight, that's where we'll be. So anyway, I'm gonna throw Avantis runes. So if somebody could help me distribute them, please let me know. You can do it, chicks. Alright, so open tray with me or Jix, get Vantage runes. Yeah, make sure you get flasks as well, guys.
I have 5 more.
Wait,
You guys talking about Super Smash Brothers earlier reminded me of grabbing people with Donkey Kong and jumping them off the cliff. So
Oh, I
that's
did
fun
the
that you
same
do it
thing
like
with
it.
Kirby, but you do is you
Yeah,
spit him out right
jump
away,
off.
and you jump back on.
Okay, who else needs? Anybody else?
I still have 2.
Yo, did I beat him in the 3rd match? Did I win that?
I don't remember. I
I
think
don't
it just
remember.
like ended after that. I don't remember if that was the actual finale or whatever, but I just remember him fucking. I'll never forget. I mean, just so pale, like it's not anything anybody wants.
He was a nerdiest guy.
Yeah, he was so. That was so weird. I've never seen somebody react like that.
Because he took so much pride in this, like, little things that he was good at, but I would beat him in it, and he'd get really pissed off because of it.
Yeah, he didn't feel like he had a lot of. I guess a lot of success points to measure. Okay, do we need to summon?
Yes, please.
One more stone, please, Camus. And no, I'm gonna drop feast either way, yeah.
What was this 9.2 announcement you all were talking about?
Tomorrow. Video.
Yeah, me and Cop are gonna make a video tomorrow.
Oh, are you gonna be Ian?
Not that water!
What'd you say, Hammer?
You're gonna dress up as Ian?
No.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
They're gonna announce that
That's
WoW
pretty
is shutting
easy
down.
to accomplish. Just fucking grab a Burning Crusade t-shirt, throw that bitch on, and you're done. I mean,
I could see Cop as lore.
I have the Legion shirt that he always wears.
What you should do is get the video from like 8.2 or 7.2 and be reacting to it as if it's 9.2 with Ian in the background and just have the thumbnail with Ian with the big red circle around it, an arrow pointing to him, and a big exclamation face.
But yeah, Jix, it looks like it's gonna be happening pretty shortly after the holidays.
yeah, that's what I figured. I heard January, February.
Yeah, I
they're
feel like
gonna
last
do-
time it was like, or was it? I don't know if
They haven't
Dissolve was
announced
like the
anything.
2nd week of January or 3rd week or something like that.
Yo, I'm missing the Tuesday,
Oh.
Wednesday, right before Thanksgiving.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. I don't think we'll raid that week.
I remember I'm not here next week.
Yep, I know.
And Wednesday, I might not have internet, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, next week, right?
Hey, but you have a
Yeah,
phone,
next
right?
Wednesday.
Yeah, just
Well, no, I'll have a phone. I'll be able to contact you, but it's the logging onto World of Warcraft and pressing buttons that might be the concern.
I don't care about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Well,
you get
we
this
can
one?
chat then. It's fine.
Anyway,
Can you talk?
so I'll put a marker down as well. I think you're just putting it like right there or something. But yeah, in case anybody forgets, we're just gonna be doing this like the strategy where we just shuffle back and forth. It should be extremely easy now. The first time we do this transition phase, okay? So please, you know, we're starting late every fucking raid night anymore, and we're only gonna be able to raid till 10, so we really don't have any time for those deaths, okay? So please do me a favor and do not die in that, so we can get a nice progression pull every pull, and we still have a chance to learn a lot here tonight, okay? But yeah, that's I'm going to put these feasts down and we'll get started.
Yo, friendly reminder, after transition phase, if you are purple condom star, after the link happens, you need to pop a cooldown or you're going to die.
Yep. From phase 2 and 3 onward, you're going to always need some major health. And I've watched a lot of people get like literally killed, like outright, like they're from 100% and they just die. And I assume it's mostly because the tank isn't getting far enough or something, but I have seen that a lot. And I watched a bunch of videos this afternoon, and it's like, wow. Even now, even 6 months or whatever, I mean, not that many months, but it's been a while. This fight can still claim lives. Okay, here's a raid check. And we'll get started.
Wait, our tanks? Because I always go to the farthest, like...
No, I'm talking about other guilds.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
Okay, chains out. Balls next, guys. Always finding the closest one to where we're standing and killing it as fast as possible. The faster we kill this, the easier the fight gets. We're going to have traps next. Make sure we're always placing them in 4 separate blocks around the edge of the room or very near to the edge. Always on a separate block. I guess I'll just do this mechanic now. That's unfortunate.
Yep.
Well, I won't be able to... Yeah, okay. Okay, so I'm going to need somebody else to do that. What DPS is going to do this?
I'll do it.
Okay. And it's going to be a little bit more important than you realize later in the fight when we have the wave of spikes coming as well.
Oh,
We're also going to have the ability to use that to break them as well. So what I've seen people do to great success is they break 3 as fast as humanly possible, use healing CDs for that, and then the 4th one gets broken by the wave of whatever the spike's coming, so you don't have to worry about it. Swipe it up, guys.
Your suffering has only begun.
And Brandon, your cow looking thick as fuck.
Sexy. Sarah, can you rest?
Oh, no, it's got it.
Here's food.
I may have released like a moron.
That's fine, no rush. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this as well. Also, that tournament thing is the first deadline is the 15th. So me, Jix, and Insomnia are signed up. Don't know who else would be interested, but
Literally just gotta get on Tournament Realm, get your best gear, do time 2 15 dungeons, you get a cool in-game banner in the real game.
I'll probably do it.
okay, cool. Yeah, so just in the next 5 days, think about signing up.
Just need 2 DPS.
I mean, I'm already signed up.
Okay, cool.
What's
Yeah.
the banner? What?
It's just a toy.
I mean, I know I'm not the best. At
I know,
dungeons,
it's
but
fine,
need
I
a
just-
DPS.
Doesn't seem like anybody actually wants to do it, so if not, we can get you on, no problem. Alright, anyway, raid check coming, here we go.
I figure how I'm gonna transfer my UI over to the arena Tournament Realms. I guess I'll just copy the folders.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
I can walk you through that. Okay, here we go.
Just hit up Metro and Marshall Hill guide you through it.
Ah, yeah, we'll talk later.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Chains are out.
If you move up, you're gonna die.
Okay, balls are next.
I think somebody fell.
What gave it away?
His body falling off the cliff.
Okay, traps are out. Sandra's gonna handle this mechanic.
I think Starscream's in our Discord.
Okay, we have balls. More chains, but we shouldn't have them. Just kidding. Alright, this should end though, regardless. What? What's going on? Isn't he supposed to transition at 70?
Yeah,
he
but
wasn't wrong.
not if he's doing the tank mechanic.
No, he definitely does do it. That was the original cheese, was to make him do the tank mechanic and then...
Right, but they don't do that anymore. Like, that's why they can't do that anymore.
No, I watched people do it just today from a video from like 3 days ago. I don't know, doesn't matter. We gotta do a little bit more DPS there.
I was just under the impression they changed it, but I guess not. I don't know.
No, they didn't
It
change
seemed
it.
like it.
It's fine, guys, just wipe it up, please.
Sarah, are you there?
Yeah.
Okay, making sure this time.
I kept trying to talk to her all week in game, and she wouldn't respond to me.
Yeah, it's funny.
Shadow to the aid of fire.
Okay, here's another feast. Yeah, so we do really need to skip that. I know we have 19 players, but we've done this a lot with 19 players, and we never had that. So please make sure we skip that, because I cannot afford to use another speed CD at that point. Here's Ray check.
If I pop a tome, am I able to switch conduits, or do I actually have to go to the thing to switch
only
conduits?
soul binds and talents.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go to the forge. You gotta do that, Rick.
Do you have speed and curse?
Fletching.
I'm not responding. I'm reloading.
I mean, I can get us another fucking 0.8% on the boss if you want. I can go swap the vent there. You give me like 45 seconds.
No, we'll be fine. Like I said, we've done this plenty of times with 19, so shouldn't have any issues making that split. Most people are still waiting. I still don't fully understand why, but a lot of people are still waiting.
I assume cooldowns for the AoE.
You would think, but I can't imagine that that's a challenge still for these people.
Now you get like a fucking 2 Windwalkers and those ads don't exist anymore. 2 Necro Windwalkers and those ads don't exist anymore.
You say that, but go look at where Frosty K is for this fight.
I'm here.
I want to do that, but I also want to have faith in Frosty K, so I'm just gonna refuse.
Top 3.
Oh wow, really? Never mind. I take it back.
Pay
for sword.
Okay, and you're good resting?
Yeah.
Okay, mage buff please then.
Make me intelligent, Fletchin.
Okay, here we go.
Your fire burns within me. Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
James out. All's next. Traps to the edge. More chains. More balls.
Pulse, I can't run. I need a grip or I don't know, it's just fucking weird. I got hit by the ball somehow, I don't understand, but here we are.
I tried, but I couldn't get far enough out fast enough.
Okay, don't release. I got a bunch of reses. Just die quickly, guys. Jump off the platform and die. Save durability.
I'm dropping Jeeves.
Okay, make sure everybody repairs. We're gonna have a lot of repairing. Can't be missing them and asking for every other pull.
I have free repairs, I'm gonna use those.
Okay, here's raid check. Let's get into phase 2. Mel up repair.
I did.
Do it again.
Okay, here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Chains out. Make sure you guys are running right to the color, guys. You're just going from wherever you are to the color, okay? Please, stop making this so complicated for everybody.
Do not get too comfortable.
We have traps coming. Traps are out. Comes chains. Balls are out. Okay. Trying to push here. Good. Okay, left of red, guys. Don't stack on red. Move from 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 red. Guys, holy fuck, man. Okay, stack on me. We're still. Going left. Far right. Make sure you're going behind if you need to. Going left. Going middle. Watch the fire. Going left. Far right after this, and this is the last one. At this point you could break rank, wait for fire, and click portal now. Click portal. Stay stacked, stay stacked, stay stacked, stay stacked, and move, 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 move.
We use one in the back.
Oh, that's the wipe then.
So we actually moved too fast there.
Nope, somebody just didn't move.
Well, Rick and I died from spikes when we jumped.
Yeah, I think they need to do like one more second.
Yeah, I did it when the
Wait.
timer, but I guess you gotta do one more second after the time.
Yep, I'm trying to make the call, just rely on that.
Your suffering has only begun.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, what's this?
What does it put on your screen? I don't really know.
You can also just look at your button, and if it's lit up, you're in range.
Yeah, definitely don't need a weak core for that, but
Just
it's
press
good.
it.
If you are dying before the transition, or even during the transition, you're not using the green weak aura, please use it.
Again, guys, we're trying to I forgot that there was actually 2 sets of fire beforehand, but we're trying to keep the spot we want to end up clear before it, okay? So please do not just stack on the spot that we're trying to stand. It's just about like keeping the fire away from a potential area where we need to go.
I think it was over 1 too.
Hey, who's food?
This one.
I put it there because it's often in the dead center, the first one, so we don't want to start in the dead center.
Alright, so we're starting left of X?
Yep, left of X, then move. Okay, right check. And repair is still down. I'll repair one more time. Okay, here we go.
So make sure you're not going to X, you're going to left of X.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity!
Things are out.
Unleash the instrument! Spike death comes!
Balls are out.
You are no longer demon.
Traps are next. Make sure we're placing them along the back side here. That's the trap.
That's that big
We're
old
just running
pile
in
of
the middle
bullshit.
room.
I'll just hit this one first.
Chains are out. Balls are next. Holy fuck. Alright, just wipe it up. Go ahead and jump off. Guys, I know this is a hard fight and stuff, but like, we really don't have time. Like, I don't know, what does anyone have any, like, you guys need a refresher on any of this stuff? It's like, we basically messed up every possible mechanic that exists on this fight now in 4 pulls. So.
No, usually I can get out from behind the balls, but I had someone that was like blocking the way and then teleported at the last second. And I didn't have enough time to actually, or I didn't have enough room, I guess, to run to the end.
Okay. So in order to kill this fight, guys, we need like near perfect play for basically, there's, I would say, I look at the fight as there being 5 phases, okay? We need near perfect play for 3 of those phases. We cannot kill the boss in the state the raid is in currently. So you cannot die in phase 1 and expect to kill this fight. You certainly cannot die in the transition, the first transition, and expect to kill this fight. So let's get going here, okay? 7:30. We have basically 2 hours left, and haven't even had any real pull yet. Here's food. Check coming. Here we go. Every time you have chains, you're in danger. Even if you're not in that 2nd or 3rd phase yet, you're still going to take a lot of damage there. So make sure you're ready. Make sure your stacking is ranged, staying together the whole fight, and you're just running directly to your color. If you all pay attention when the mechanic comes out and run, you will never, like, that's it. You just run directly to your color. It's 5 seconds of movement and you're done. You don't run behind people, you don't run to the left or right at any point, you're just running from where we're stacking right to the color. And that'll be the same way in phase 2 and 3 as well. Here we go.
screams will echo throughout eternity.
Chains are out. Balls are next. Traps are out. Chains are next. Balls are next. Oh, okay, cool. All right, give me up.
Get him up. Get him up. Get him up.
What happened?
I don't know. I think I'm lagging, honestly. Okay, we're gonna have chains for sure. I think it goes away though. No, okay, just wait. Okay, so we're left of red right now. One to the right. Stay here. Stay here. Stay here. One more to the right next. Go. Then we're gonna be going left here. Go now, and again, always move behind if you need to in this first phase. Far to the right. Again, always move behind if you need to. Much easier to not get hit by this if you go one back as well. Same thing, behind if you need to. Going to the right next. And then we're just moving one right. Now. And then a 3 to the left, and then it's gate after that. So you can break up after this. And you can break up and get ready and fire now and click gate now. And stay stacked. 3, 2, 1, leave. Kill.
Just one back there.
Okay, so that's a wipe, guys. Why is that happening? Why is there one back there? That can't happen, guys. Come on, like what's happening that's causing this? You guys are not clicking the gate?
I got hit by a spike. Couldn't click the gate fast enough.
Okay. Swipe it up. The good thing about the way they changed this fight in phase 1, like the first transition, there's like nothing stopping you from going to the gate early. The only penalty is if you're there early and you put fire on the gate or in front of it, we will hit that fire when we travel through it. And that could happen randomly too. If we take the gate and there's fire in between us and where we land, we will take damage from the fire. So that's definitely a time that you could die, 100%. But yeah, make sure everybody's ready to get there and click that gate. It's the second the fire is over, okay? The second that fire goes out, you're welcome to click that gate. Here's food.
I don't know. I'm struggling right now, so I'm gonna go back to the way I previously did it, just until I get my mind in front of me.
That's fine. Whatever you gotta do.
For the people that are dying, running to the gate, are you getting hit by fire? How did 3 people die?
Seemed like they were expecting the gate to go off right away, and they were like straggling. I don't know but the spikes hit them while they were waiting to click.
It just should go off right away if you're freaking hitting your key binding.
Yep. Make sure you guys are using the toy or whatever. It's an item in your inventory. Make sure you guys are clicking that. This is a lot easier now with that. And again, as soon as you see that fire or you hear that him strike the anvil, that is when you know you're safe, okay? And as long as there's not fire in between the 2 portals, you will not take any damage. You'll fly through. The gate will take you through the spikes. The spikes will spawn as he does the fire, so there's no danger there. Here's a raid check. Okay, here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, we have chains. Balls next. Traps are next. Chains out. Balls out. Okay, we need to push her. Yeah, it's fine. Everybody else left of red. You're not actually doing that mechanic now, guys. We'll move one now to the right on red. Then we'll move 2 after the next fire. Go 2.
Far left, Nick.
Yep, going far left. And again, always moving behind if you need to. Feel free to make that loop every time in this phase. Can't be running through fire either, guys. Going to the left. Now back to middle. And so we're just going to move right and then back. Move away. And return. And then last one is to the right. We're going to the right. And again, you can leave this if you need. Go ahead and now get to gate. And fire is clicked. We're going gate. Okay, and move. Okay, swipe it up. So, like, I mean, these are a lot of deaths to these mechanics, guys. Is everybody okay? Everybody good on this? This is just the basics of the fight, moving our character. And you guys are dying to either not clicking the portal or not moving from the fire after we get to the portal. That's not a competitive look. What can I do to help you? If you've died to either not clicking the portal or not moving after you've clicked the portal to the fire, like, we are done. This is over. It's not possible to do anything at all like that. This is all on a timer. This is all on a countdown. I'm trying to give you the info, but by now I hope that you should know this. Like, it should be obvious how it's working. It's not something that works or doesn't work, Rusty. It's the same strategy regardless.
Oh my god.
So again, if you are somehow, like, I don't believe anybody actually is, but if you are somehow ridiculously confused on how this mechanic works, the second that fire comes out, we are now able to click that portal, okay? So you can be as close or as far as you want at that point. It doesn't really matter. The only reason we couldn't do that before was because there used to be a ball in the way, all right? The way it used to work was that ball would roll over that portal beforehand, so you had to wait for it. That doesn't happen now because they changed the fight. So you can be wherever the hell you want in this part of the fight. Like, as soon as you see that weak core on your screen is red, the numbers are red, then that's it. We're done doing the mechanics in that phase. It's over, okay? So that last one, I'm calling out when it is. You can stay, you can go, you can do whatever the hell you want, but you have to click that portal and you have to move after the fire comes. That's 101 on this fight. That's such a basic part of the encounter. It should be pretty ingrained in your head by now. Here's a raid check. I'll go without food for a while because just need some more pulls here.
For the people that are struggling to click the portal, what I've been doing is not just running around, but strafing back left.
It's happening though, KMS. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, there's multiple people. Yes, I mean, guys, this isn't part of the fight, okay? So let's not turn this into another 2-hour discussion. Don't die again to not clicking the portal. Here we go.
Not debating people using their interface.
I mean, they're dying.
Your screams
Okay, chains are out. Balls are out. Okay, traps are out against the walls, different squares. Chains are out. Make sure the 3 people with it are moving. Here we go. Chains are out. Hey, mechanic. We were supposed to be pushing her. Oh man, please guys, please, please. Let's do real pulls, okay? No deaths in phase 1. Okay, we need to push here. We're gonna get chains. You don't need to go anywhere. Just don't knock each other around. Staying left of red. One right. One right. Then it's going to be a bunch to the left. We're going now. Don't run into that fire. Okay, good. It's going to be far to the right. We'll make a big run here. Go behind the fire. Guys, please. Holy shit, man. Please, just pay attention. Can't be running into fire. We're going to the middle. Here we go. Middle. We're staying here. So run to the right or left now and then return. Return now. And then it's far to the left, and this is the last one. This is it. Once you get there, you can do whatever you want. Go do whatever you want now. Get ready to click the gateway. Click it right now. Stay stacked. I'll tell you when to move. 3, 2, 1, move. Good. Kill ads. All damage is on ads. You're popping CDs that are up right now on ads. Then get ready for chains. Chains are out. Move. Boss moves to the left. Everybody's ready to do the mechanics coming out of the left quarter now. Hammers first.
Don't go early to the balls if they're far.
Okay, balls are right on top of us, unfortunately. Okay, so that's, yeah, pretty much where we're at progression-wise. Again, I'll remind you, the best way to handle that is you're in that final segment or whatever, like this line or row or whatever, and as it comes through, like it's coming through, you see it the whole way. As soon as it's on the second to last one and you see the color of it, you move through it, okay? And that's how you have to do that. And that's why killing the ball is paramount, because the faster you do that, the easier you're able to process what you need to do next, okay? If you're there struggling to strafe and kill the ball, obviously it's gonna be a lot harder for you to have the mental bandwidth to do that plus the spikes. So if any time you're trying to move through spikes when a ball is still alive, you've not killed the ball fast enough, okay? That's the way to look at that.
There are 2 situations that are going to happen there. The balls are either going to spawn close and we need to move quick, or the more important one, if the balls spawn far there, don't go early. Because if you go early, you're going to get killed by the tank mechanic that Metro's running out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great point. Actually, that's something we should have always been talking about, and I never brought up until Jix reminded me about this right now. But there's actually a segment of the room, and it's formed by these colors that we've defined. So you see how, let's just say, for example, we're in this phase now, right? So that yellow mark is the farthest you can go. So the green mark is there, and then the yellow mark on the other side. So the blue, or the purple mark on the other side, that would be, so the blue mark. So you cannot leave those squares, okay? So you see between green and blue, you cannot leave those squares, okay? If at any point you leave those squares while the tank mechanic is happening, you kill yourself, all right? And that's the same way in every phase, but it'll change, obviously, based on what other mechanics are happening. So just, yeah, something to keep in mind. Okay, here's raid check. So please, again, multiple people have just ran through fire and killed themselves. That's not an option, especially now that there's no balls. I mean, in a second phase of this, you might have to do that and use a defensive or something. But in this phase, just make sure you're running behind them or in front of them and not getting hit by that fire. Here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains out. Balls out. Okay, we have traps. Chains are next. Comes balls. We need to have pushed here, but it's not going to happen, so just be ready to do the chains. Just move them out of the group. Hopefully we won't have the tank mechanic too, because there's no way I can get out of the group. Yeah, okay. Well, that's really bad. Okay, that's it. That's a wipe. Wipe it up. Am I missing something DPS-wise? We've done this with 19 many times and never had this issue.
Maybe it was a different 19.
I mean, it obviously was, but we never, like, it was never even close to not happening.
I mean, different players can have variable DPS. I don't know.
Okay, we're gonna need you guys to not be variable DPS. Then we need to make that every time, otherwise this is over.
Let me just give me 45 seconds. I mean, it's gonna be a good 20%. I'm gonna swap the vent there. Like,
Okay.
give me some.
Yep, sure.
It ain't gonna hurt.
Yep.
So our ad damage is so high, I don't think I need to worry about that shit.
I'm gonna swap something too.
Okay.
You go on Venther?
No.
Oh, what, Necro?
No, just a conduit.
You're just
okay.
continually making worse and worse jokes.
I have the Blade Dance conduit, which is pretty much useless on this fight and with my build right now.
I wanted to love Necro, but I've never been so quickly disappointed in something. Alright, I'm good to go.
Okay, please summon when you can, KMS.
Go Kyrian, 8% less damage from ball.
I'm ready as well.
Oh, yep, summon's coming.
Delightful how quick that is these days.
Yep.
Should also help me DPS when I'm running the tank mechanic out.
Guys, summon, please. Click this so we can summon me. Okay, I'll drop food again. Here you go. Eat up.
Hell yeah, nausea buff, flask and food.
You got the summon, right?
No.
Yeah, you summoned me.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I got a second summon when I was already here. That's nice. Thank you.
Fucking purple.
The fuck you trying to say about my people, dog? I'd be really mad at you, but I can't see your
You got that
insult.
one?
Yep.
Of course, I didn't write it down.
Go ahead and eat up. Rate check soon.
Ready?
Okay, here we go. Mellop.
What did you put in, meat? Relentless?
Unnatural Malice.
Ooh, that's gonna be some nice ad damage.
Yeah. It's good boss damage too. Better than
Yeah,
the
here we
Dancing
go.
with Fate. It was doing nothing.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains first.
Unleash the instrument.
Falls out.
Unleash the instrument.
Traps out. Chains out.
Unleash the instrument.
Falls out.
Unleash the instrument.
That was much better DPS.
Okay. Left of red,
Oh, you
guys.
know.
One right. Soon it'll be two right. Two right. Far left now. Far right. Don't run through that fire. Far left. Again, go behind if you're gonna get worried about getting stunned, guys. Middle. One left next. Go now. Then far left, and then we're done. Okay, far left, and you can split up or do whatever you gotta do here. Wait for fire. Wait, don't run over there. Click it now. Click it now. Stay stacked. 3, 2, move. Killing ads. Chains are out.
Remember, let's move over.
Hammer's next.
Make sure you move over.
Okay, here
Don't go
comes
real-
balls. Yep, that's that for that. Okay, so that's our progression point pretty much right now. Make sure you guys are
Still want to
practicing.
do the traps in the right position though.
Yep, we're still putting traps. Nothing's changed about anything that we've done up until this point. We're doing the same everything else. And the traps are even more important because they're going to be out during the wave, so we need it to be against the last segment or whatever. If it's not there, you're going to potentially wipe us because then it's going to come through. The wave is going to hit them. And again, ranged, you guys have the hardest job at that point when the ball and the wave is coming out. You guys want to make sure you're giving yourselves the best opportunities. That could be including covenant options as well. The faster you guys get through that mechanic, the better. Right there, it looks like a couple of you guys were really heavy-handed on it, and then I made a dumb decision, and we ended up colliding into each other, and you got me killed. So, especially people with blinks and stuff, make sure you're getting through it. Yeah, I mean, this is a great fight to be Night Fae. I'm not gonna lie about it, because not only do you have a blink, but you also have the access to a cheat death, which could be absolutely huge, especially for our progression. It might not be what you ultimately kill the fight with, but just not having all these deaths wipe us would be, yeah, it would make things a lot easier. Let's see it up.
So I see a lot of people freaking out when the wave comes. Just a friendly reminder, I don't know who put the mark down, but triangle, green, triangle, like you should be on the farthest point, this segment, have the wave come and then move over. Like you can't run in the middle. I saw like 3 people do that and die instantly.
Yep, you're always staying on the edge and waiting for it to come towards you, and then you walk through it.
Yeah, ideally we kill it before it gets to us, but if it doesn't, you totally have time to be standing in front of it, in front of the ball, and then run over past the spike and then run back. And then by that time the ball should be dead.
Yeah, eventually, you know, when we actually finally do this with 20 players, maybe that'll be next year, we'll have that ball dead way before this actually becomes an issue in phase 2. But in phase 3, it will be pretty tight. Here's a raid check.
Right.
Eat up, guys. Food's down.
It seems like it alternates too, so it's like killing the ball first, then doing a wave, and the next one is wave, no ball, and then it goes back to ball, wave.
Yep. Okay, make sure you repair, guys. Vic, Bloodbath, Meat, and myself all should repair. Everybody should repair every pull, but especially us. Okay, one more raid check.
Alpaca's got swords attached to it.
Nice.
That's terrifying.
Okay, here we go.
That would be pretty scary in real life.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains are out.
Unleash the instrument.
Balls are out. Traps are out. Chains next. There's balls. Same mechanic. Okay, we're definitely having chains here. Actually, it might be good. Yeah, we're good. Okay, left of red, guys. Left of red, left of red, left of red, left of red. One right. Staying stacked. 2 right next. Now. Far left. Let's go. Don't run through that fire. Far, it's actually middle, about middle right, pretty much. Left side, don't run through that fire. Middle left. Gonna go out and in, back in, and then far to the right, and that's the end of it. This is it now. Do whatever you gotta do, make sure you're ready for gate, and fire now, and click gate. And stay stacked. 3, 2, 1, move. And all CDs here. Chains will be next. You're free to move as soon as you get them. Okay, chains are out. comes the hammer.
Sheer moving over to the corner.
And be ready to do these mechanics. Okay, there's balls right on us. I saw that coming. Okay, sign whipped it.
My bad about the middle people. I fucked up.
Yeah, again, every time you get that, you're gonna, in phase 2 and 3, you're gonna want to use some kind of defensive, regardless. Like, even if you don't think you need it, it's gonna be a lot of damage every time it comes out for the rest of the fight. So.
Oh, my soulstone keeps disappearing like as the fight ends.
That's fine. We can just, if you can't res, we can just run.
I'm running. It's fine. Just not sure why. I was like looking at the buff and then it went away as I died.
We might have used all the B reses.
It stays even if you do. Just can't take it until combat ends if there is.
Okay, here's food. Actually, yeah, repairs down again still. Actually, repair again after you eat. I'll drop another cauldron as well. Make sure you get flasks. Might be able to only need 2 cauldrons. If you can get 2 hours worth of flasks, feel free. Okay, red check coming. All right, here we go. So
For the people in the middle, it seems like we move towards the group, and then either you jump or do something to get around the two. Just an idea. Try to do that.
Yeah, ideally you're looking for the sweet spot where the 2 mechanics collide, and then you do both at once with a blink of some sort. Okay, we have chains. Falls out. Traps next. Chains out. Balls next.
Thanks for booping me.
Okay, we need to push here. Likely to have the chains again. Okay, we're left of red. Move one. One more. Then it's going to be far left. Let's go. Back to the middle. Far left again. Middle left. And red basically. And then we're one right. One right. Then three right, and we're done. And be ready, you can do whatever you want now. Watch fire. Good, and click portal now. And stay stacked. 3, 2, 1, move. And kill. And get ready for chains. Chains are out. Be ready to do these mechanics, guys. Or be ready to learn them if you're still uncomfortable with them. Here comes balls. It's right on us again. This is very unlucky we keep having this. Okay, be ready. It's coming now. Go, go, go.
Honestly, I prefer that one than the other one.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay, hammer's got
Stack up, stack up.
Says hammer. Traps are out. Make sure we're
Get close, get close.
breaking the traps as fast as we can.
Next wave's coming.
Yeah, here comes a wave, guys.
Edge.
Be ready.
The edge, get on the edge.
Okay, very good. Next set of the important set. Okay.
I was out there with the chain. I was the only one. I was like, wait, am I not supposed to be out here?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I
never
don't
mind.
know if the others died or what.
So once again, 4 people decided to run through the middle with the wave coming. You can't do that. It's too complicated. There's no reason for you not to be on the outside. You take 1 step in, you'll be fine. Try to start doing that.
Yeah, it's a huge DPS loss too, guys. You guys really gotta learn these fights beforehand, okay? Like, that's a mistake that you should not even have in your head. You don't ever want to be doing that for many reasons, like 3 or 4 different reasons. Don't do that. You're staying at the edge, or at least as near to the edges. You know, maybe sometimes something's gonna make you not want to be at the edge, like maybe we have a trap there and it's a little tight, whatever. But you're always staying there the whole time. You're not moving. You're letting it come to you, and then as soon as you see the blue coloration on the one that's about to be next to you, you move through that, okay? And that's it. That's as simple as it gets. And that is something that will one-shot you every time. You will never survive that, again, unless you have a cheat death or some kind of big defensive for some reason. So you need to do that perfectly. That can't be a death, and that's why this fight is so hard, because that happens constantly. And that's going to happen on phase 2, it's going to happen on phase 3, and in phase 3, it's going to be part of the enrage. The enrage is effectively, we have to do that, plus we have to kill the boss in a set amount of time. And if we don't, like, there's going to be a lot of deaths to that, and it's going to be why we don't kill the boss. Okay, here's food.
What's different in phase 3 compared to phase 2?
So the 3 mechanics that happen in an order in phase 2, one of them switches places with another. So instead we have to do the balls at the same time as the chains, meaning the chains can't stand in the middle of the room. They have to go to basically the opposite side of the balls, which I did talk about before, but if we get there tonight, I'll talk about it again.
I think the tank mechanic is also P1 and P2 combined.
I guess so, but yeah, you're right. But strategically, that doesn't actually impact anything.
I think you need to be bopped, right, Metro, for that?
I don't know. Okay, here's where check.
There's something like that.
I remember that, but I don't think I need it anyways, because I have a blink and a stun immunity. So.
Chicks might need it.
I think it'll always be me.
He can always dodge outside of
the
room.
Well, regardless, it'll always be
balls.
me doing that combo. Okay,
Honestly,
here we go.
ideally, with the amount of pallies we just lost and kill it there. Because, right, like, 19 people got it 50% right there.
What's that? Oh, you mean like this pole lust?
No, I'm saying at the end, we're just gonna have to kill it before you get too many mechanics.
Yep. Okay, chain's coming. Falls out. Traps next. Chain's coming. Ball's next.
You don't have to run to the middle.
Good, we're left on red, left of red. Move. Then it's 2 right after this. 2 right now. Far left. Middle right. Far left again, it's a long one. Middle. Don't run through that fire. 1 left next. And like 3 left. And this is it. Do whatever you want now. Here comes fire. Click it now. And move. Killing. Chains out. Gotta move for chains, guys.
Get to the corner.
Balls now. Practice doing this right. Okay, get ready to do it.
Make sure you're at the
Traps
corner.
next. Another wave on its way, so we gotta get these traps done.
Make sure you're on the outside.
Chains out. Yep, here it comes. Get ready. Comes balls again.
Oh, there's a spike over there. The spike just like spawned under. I don't know.
We're getting pushed parallel to the center.
So that's interesting. So the people in the middle, I'm learning, it depends on where the balls are coming out. So either you're running towards the guild or you're running away from the guild towards Metro. And then it becomes like unbelievably easy. So figure it out if you're running towards the guild or you're running away from the guild towards Metro, and then act accordingly.
You'll never
People
get
that are
the
in the
Omna trick.
The big trick here is finding the space where the two like coalesced or whatever you'd say.
Oh, is
like,
it me? Maybe everybody is summoning robotic to me. I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, the trick is finding the place where the two mechanics overlap. Okay, so if you have a blink, that's a get out of jail free card, which again I would really recommend everybody tries to get something, either Venthyr or Night Fae, because it's really going to make you so much better at this fight. It's so much easier to do this fight with a blink. And when you see it, like again, maybe I'll try to get some gifts again for you guys that helped in the past. But once you see it done, you'll be like, oh wow, okay, I'm never doing it any other way than that. You just find that point. There's gonna be like, you know, a block. Like you could see it. Like say we're standing right here. You know, we're eating this food. Okay, you're seeing the wave come, and you can tell that over at Moon, that's where the two are gonna intersect, based on the way the mechanics are working. And you just run to the side of Moon that is on the, you know, the clean side of it, and blink through it, and that's it. You've just done both mechanics without any effort, and that's how you do that every time. Okay. Here's ready check coming.
What percent is the next intermission at?
30, I believe. 40 or 30. I know it's 40. Yeah, it's 40.
Yeah, probably 40.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
What are we at?
We got it to 50.
Yeah, so basically after that wall, we'll transition to phase 3 before the other one.
Yeah, we need one more clean wall.
That fucking ball is like the hardest ball. Like, we have no cooldowns or nothing.
I mean, they are hard balls, I agree with you.
For which one? The third one or what?
So the second one
set in that phase is the hardest one because we blasted all our stuff on those ads, so we don't have anything up for that.
So just use your Venthyr or Night Fae, get across, and then break the ball for the people that don't have it.
The good thing about this is you have a long time to do that ball. Sometimes you might get unlucky. I don't really know exactly how that luck can proliferate, but I've been doing it and noticing it, and it's like 30 seconds. And I think you guys are just panicking, you know what I mean? But you have a long fucking time to kill that ball before we actually have to do both mechanics. And we're not doing a great job of it now, but of course we have 19 players. A lot of people are dead, so it's like you're gonna be surprised how much easier that is. And I get the whole topic about CDs and stuff, but that's just not a factor. This ball does not have that much health. You're not using CDs to kill the ball. You need to maximize your damage on the ads and the boss. Okay, here's one more raid check and we go. Another great fight for that shard that gives you a buff every time you hit a new target. Every time the balls come out, you're gonna get a bunch of buffs, stuff like that. So. Okay, here we go.
Beep beep.
Can't do it right, please don't insult.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity. Unleash the instrument.
Okay, balls. It's trap next. You ready for that? Chains next. Comes the balls. And we're trying to push. Okay, good.
Away.
Left of red.
Man, 2.3 seconds short of another sinful.
2 right next, guys. Staying stacks. 2 right next. Stop moving early, guys. You only move when you hear the hammer. Here we go. Let's go.
Hammer's not making the calls, though.
Far, or it's actually like middle right. Don't run through that fire. Gotta not run through the fire, guys. Going left, far left. Watch again, fire. We're going middle. 1 left after this. And then it's gonna be 3 left, and then it's gateway. Do whatever you want. Wait for fire, and gateway. Staying stacked. 3, 2, move. And we're killing ads. All CDs should be up and using them. Chains are out. Hammer's next.
Move over to corner.
Balls are next. Practice doing this and get right on top of us. Good or bad, it's happening. Good.
Make sure you get to get back to corner.
Here comes traps. Make sure everybody's within the blue or green mark here. Comes traps, guys. Break the traps as soon as you can. Next is chains, and again balls. Well, first we have to do this, of course. Be ready.
On the edge.
And go through. Okay, there's the chains. Here's balls.
Make sure you're in corner.
This is so scary.
And the boop.
Nah, we're just a little too slow on that. We gotta get on that quicker.
Okay. Swipe it up.
Not bad though.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough with deaths and 19. So.
We might need to assign cooldowns for that one, because the other one's dying like no problem, and the ads are dying no
Well, yeah,
problem.
because
like,
we're on it right away since it's right. That's why I was saying it was easier because we're on it right away. But like for that one, the second that the tank mechanic slaps, everybody's attention needs to go to that ball. Like no excuses.
If you want to just like lust
on us
tonight or something, I'm fine with that. But again, we can't use CDs on these orbs. I know we're not killing them, and it seems like a good solution to this, but that's just because people are dying. So I don't want anybody to change what they're doing like in a way that feels permanent.
we should maybe have people who are like prioritizing them, especially in come phase 3 where it's going to be even more important. Like he mentioned, like switching to them immediately. I know we don't have a lot of range, but you know.
Yeah, everyone's supposed to do that.
Everybody's gonna.
Yeah, but I mean, we can't get to them. We can't get to them immediately as melee, right? Because the spikes.
I mean, you can if you have say Door Shadows or Blink, you can get over there safely. You just have to be on the opposite corner where the balls are spawning before the tank mechanic goes off. Then you're fine.
Sure.
Set that goes off like when we're in this corner after ads. I Door Shadows to the other side of them and attack them moving forward, and then I just have to worry about sidestepping the.
That's
spike.
smart. I actually like that idea, but I've also heard people say this, and I didn't really understand it until maybe right now. I've heard people say we're going to the ball. Okay, I've heard that said in discords of kills, and I think maybe what they mean is they're actually passing through the middle segment of spikes, like purple, orange, and yellow are creating.
Oh
this,
yeah, do that first.
Yeah, like they're actually doing this in the very aggressive manner. Like instead of just waiting at green and blue and allowing it to come to them, they're actually going to run to the other side of this giant middle death area and wait in there, and that's what they're doing there. So I mean that's an option too. I'll look more into this. I didn't fully understand why they were saying it or what they were doing, but maybe that's what they're doing, and they're there every time, regardless. But I don't know why that's needed. So we'll find out.
Can we just for tonight? Can we lust that ball?
Yes. Yep. I'd say lust is a good option because then we don't feel like anybody's changing CDs. So do that. If we get to that second ball for tonight, guys, we'll lust there, okay? And try to get that thing killed so we can still make a little progress.
Wasn't it random? I mean, not necessarily every time is the second one to be far. I mean,
yep, it's
it
random.
might be the first one. We're going to have to recognize that before we lust. But the only time we need lust is if it is far.
The suggestion is the second one is very difficult for people because they don't have any CDs and we always have deaths there right now. So I think it's always just going to be the second one no matter where it is.
Because the first one's dying pretty fast. So I'm not sure if like CDs line up well for that one, like short ones or whatever. But
it's because we had CDs still up from killing the ads.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Right check coming. It's pretty good. Make sure you eat up, guys.
Make sure you're cognizant about if you're in line with purple on the other side or in yellow, because I saw 2 people die because of it. You got to be in the corner.
Okay, eat up, or I mean repair, guys. It's down in the middle here. Repairs down, guys. Make sure everybody repairs. It's good though. Good pulse. Here we go. And yeah, just keep working at living. If you guys live, the longer you know, we can get through that phase.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains out.
Unleash the instrument.
Falls next. Okay, we have traps next. There they are. Chains next. Falls out.
Me.
That was weird. My screen like started spinning or something. It was weird.
Likely story.
Okay, we should push through here.
Don't run away.
Okay, left of red. Move right 1. Then 2. 2. Far left. Middle. Again, watch the fire. Don't run through that, guys. Left. Middle. We're moving out, then back in. Out. Back in. Couple to the right. And we're good to do whatever you want now. Ready for gate. Click it now. Staying stacked. 3, 2, move. Killing. CD's up, use them. Chains out. Fight's moving to the corner, guys. Get in the corner. Comes balls. On us again. Okay, go through, good.
Make sure you're back at the corner.
Traps are out. Next set of chains is coming. Ready to pass through. More balls. And this is where we'd lust. Okay, certainly helps kill it.
That's a corner.
I'm super dead, so someone has to do these traps.
I'll do it. Nope. Somebody else did. Cool. Alright, that's it. Wipe it. One other thing that I did see a lot of deaths to, guys, is that what we just did there. Some random person grabbing a trap. It sounds stupid, but this will make it, this will happen in phase 3 because we'll be moving a lot in that phase because of the mechanics lining up differently. So when the traps come out, you have to know where they are. You can't just be AFK standing in one, and it will happen because the boss might be moving as the traps come. Okay, so I have to keep that in mind.
People really need to be ready to handle their chains and dodge that wave like in one like motion. You can't still be in the group. Like, I almost got ping-ponged by like 3 people with chains into the spikes and almost died.
Yeah, that happened to me a few times as well.
Like, once again, the sweet spot for ranged is always like the fourth freaking tile in. Like, it's like the furthest away you can be without dying from the corner.
He's 100% right.
Good tips.
Yo, and once again, there are definitely people that are still running through middle. You can't do that. You got to be on the outside for the second one and move in.
Okay,
Makes life
here's
so
food.
much easier.
It's good though. We're seeing more of the fight. That's all we need to do.
So you're saying there's people running through the middle on the second one. Why does that one matter all that much? Like, I mean, there's no balls coming through. Like, if you can get through it cleanly without dying, without risking it, why does it matter if you're on the outside or not?
No, it doesn't, as long as you're able to make it through, but people aren't. That's the
It's
problem.
a DP. Well, first of all, if we're talking about the second one total, people might be doing that because they have chains, which you'll have to do. But past that, this is a much tighter DPS race than you guys realize, okay? And I don't know where we're going to end up. I did watch a lot of groups do this, and it didn't seem like they did an excellent job damage-wise. Like, I didn't see anybody doing, like, 16k or anything ridiculous, but it's going to be a very, very tough DPS race. So you guys need to learn how to do
DPS is
these.
going to seem lower overall because
I know.
there's so much downtime on
Yep.
targets.
Obviously. So you're gonna do a lot of these mechanics many times. So I'm just saying you should learn them now, because we don't want to do this, another 4 weeks or some shit, and you're still doing them wrong when we're wiping to like 1% or something like that. Okay, here's right check. Eat up, guys. Food's down. Okay, here we go.
Well, Sign's awake, at least.
Yep. Get him in whenever he gets on.
What happened to him?
Yeah, that
just said he woke up.
appendectomy, unfortunately. Okay, be ready.
Okay.
Chain's coming.
That was a joke, Rusty. That's humor.
I can see it happening to him.
Slaps are next. Chains are next.
Good recovery, Rick.
Comes chains. Balls next. This should be the push. Left of red. Ready to move. One right. Now. Then it's going to be two right. It's going to be far left. Let's go. Middle right. Left, far left. Middle. One more to the right. And then far left, and we're done. And you can do whatever you want here. And click it now. Thanks, Act 3, 2, go. Fine, that might be close enough to kill that. Nope. Oh, just kidding.
Get to the corner.
Okay, balls. So what are you doing out there, Rick?
I don't know.
Growing his mustache.
I get confused because I'm staying just slightly away from the boss.
Yeah.
So when the boss is closer to the center,
I'm gonna tell you a nice little tip here that's gonna help you guys out. Okay, so let's wipe this up.
Your suffering has only begun.
May as well section off a box.
Okay, so what I would do, and I might not. This is I'm 90% sure this will work. So the phase, you know, whatever the transition ends. Okay, we click that portal. I'm counting down when to move. 3, 2, 1. The second you hear that, make sure you're inside the colors. Okay, then no matter what, you're gonna be safe. It's like obviously a DPS loss or whatever. You guys are, some of you guys are like really trying to ham up the DPS there. It's a good idea, not a bad idea, obviously, but. Just for progression, just move over to the blue square or further, okay? And then if you get the chains, you go and do it like you normally did it. Like every other time you've gotten chains, you can run. Instead, it seems like a lot of people are just kind of floating in the middle of the room. And then if they have chains, they're in a good position already. But if they don't have chains, then they're kind of just lost out there. And I would just default to being in the right position for the most important mechanic. And that's the other thing. Like if for some reason you fuck up the chains and you're late, you have plenty of time to get there. It's just always more important to be in those blue and green segments there, okay? So I would do that as soon as you, even if you wait until the chains are out, and then at that point, like, we're good on damage, and it's time to do the rest of the fight. Okay, here's a ready check, or here's a food as well. Let's go ahead and eat this food. So obviously, as you know, boss and tank and melee and stuff, we're going to be staying by the ads to maximize everything DPS wise. But you know, as range, you can just move, and then you'll take one of those factors out of the fight for yourself. Okay, raid check is on its way.
Hey, health stones, please.
What are you eating?
Yeah, let's get health stones.
Fried dill pickle ripple chips.
What was that, pickle, Rick?
Fried dill pickle ripple chips.
There's a lot of words there.
True.
I'm eating chips, bro.
That's how we need to do it.
Rough.
All right, let's do it. Here we go.
I can mind soothe since we don't have the thing. Get up to.
No, that's fine. You don't need to be up there. Hey, that chain's out. Comes them balls. Traps out. Traps, 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 traps. Chains. Balls.
It's good damage.
Yeah, it's ready to push. Okay, left of red. Left of red, guys. Thank you. Moving one right. Staying stacked. One more right soon. Now. Then we're gonna go left. There it is. Going far right, or actually like middle right, middle right. Far left. Don't hit fire. Come on, guys, please. I mean, is it really... You guys, like, run into fire. Like, what are you doing? Staying in the middle.
Hey, man, it's winter time, dude.
Okay, just wipe this up. Really need you guys to just start using your eyes, man. Like, I mean, it's really crazy to watch you guys just run to your deaths. I don't understand why you would do that. This is like 100% easier without this ball. You guys dying in this phase is fucking embarrassing. I'm trying not to be negative, but it's actually insane. This is the easiest this fight could possibly get, and you guys are still wasting time with this. There's no deaths in phase 1 or 2. It's the easiest. I mean, honestly, it's easier than Ner'zhul. Like, this is the easiest thing we've done in a long fucking time. You just move your character when I tell you to. That's it. Don't run into fire, okay? So please, no more deaths than that shit. I don't know like what you're looking at, but there's fire on the ground. Now you don't have to run through it. In the old version of this fight, you would have to make a decision. You'd either have to quickly speed through it, use the defensive through it, or just potentially eat it, maybe wait, I don't know, a couple options. But now it's fucking easy. You just don't run through it. You just go to the left. You just go behind it. Okay, here's food.
We want to take a 10-minute and then sign will be on.
We'll do one more.
Okay.
Okay, raid check coming. Here we go. Eat up, guys. Food's down. Okay, here we go. Chains out. Balls out. Traps are the next mechanic that comes out. There it is. Chains now. Balls now.
Bye, me.
Same mechanic. Then we're pushing. Okay, should be good. Chain stack on left, left of red. Move right, one. We're gonna move out, then back in after this. Out, back in. Then 3 to the left. Let's go. Far right. Well, not too far, but pretty big run here. Then pretty big run to the left. Always go behind if you need to here, guys. Middle. We're in middle. Gonna be double middle, so we're gonna move out. Now, move out. Back in. And then it's gonna be to the right. And this is it. If you make it here, you're good. Do whatever you want to do now. And hit the portal. Stay stacked. 3, 2, 1. Ranged move to safety. Kill ads. Ranged move to safety. Don't be on the wrong side of safety here, ranged. Okay, chains are next. Okay, mechanics are beginning. Make sure you're ready
Make sure
to
in
do.
corner.
Yep, make sure in corner. Make sure you're ready to do balls right behind you. Yeah, that was very well done, honestly.
Get to corner.
Traps are out. Make sure we're against the wall here. There they go. Let's go. Here, be ready to move through the line, guys. Be ready. You're just on the corner. Waiting for the corner. And we're moving through. And next is chains and hammer again. Balls are next. Yeah, that's really bad. Yep, dead. Okay, that was with plus, pretty good.
Well, that ain't looking too good.
It's a wipe, yeah. Okay, pretty good pull. Just make sure you guys are making the right like spatial decisions with these traps when you have to do both mechanics. A lot of you guys are doing things that don't make a lot of sense to me. So, but anyway, that's that. We'll be back 8 or 9:50 or 9:01, 9:05. Sorry, here we go. 9:05, and hopefully Sign will be on, and we'll keep going for the rest of the night. Then, good work. This is pretty good. We've actually had some really good pulls. So, just got to get to that phase every time, guys. Okay, so please got to figure out a way to not die in phase 1 and 2. I suppose. Be back in 10. Damn, Binsky. The fuck?
Do you see my message at the start of the raid, Metro?
I think so. Something about December, right?
Yeah, okay, just making sure.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, just let me know when you know.
Yeah, just, it might end up being something where it's like, we're taking this week off for Thanksgiving, and then I miss the next 2 weeks, and then, like, Christmas is the next week after that.
Yeah. Yep.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nope, got signs not coming then, or? Let's wait, check. Make sure everyone's back from the break. Pretty nice cat. I'm not gonna lie about it. The more I see it, the more I like it, honestly.
The mount?
I assume that's what. Yeah, that's what she's talking about.
It's pretty cool.
Sarah, you can't be happy with the cat you already have. You gotta have two.
My cat is really cute.
So why are you trying to cheat on it with another cat?
She's
Not virtual?
orange,
Oh,
and she
okay.
bites my face while I'm sleeping. It makes me really mad.
Oh wow.
Yeah, don't
Bites
punch the
your
cat, Sarah.
face. What the
Don't
fuck?
punch the cat, please.
Jesus Christ. All right. Anyway,
Kind of what cats do.
if we can throw a summoning stone down, I guess we got summon Rick, and then we'll get some more pulls. Yeah, so it is possible you can actually buy the cat with the mount, right? Or with the WoW token. Nobody seemed to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure it's possible.
You could buy anything in the Blizzard store by converting gold into Battle.net balance, and then just buy the.
You just have to get more like, you know, like a token is $20.
Yep.
We only get 15 in BNet balance, so you have to spend like more gold than you would money type deal,
Yeah.
which is fine.
Yeah, but who cares about gold?
Nobody.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. So let me know.
Who's buying it then?
I
Somebody
like
has to
gold,
care
but
about
a
it.
large
Yeah.
amount, yeah.
No, I don't need to care about gold. When I have a lot of money, I can pay for my own repairs. When I don't have a lot of money, I just say, guys, I need to borrow 5K. I can't pay for repairs.
You know, I know. You sent the picture of Discord with your fucking balance at one point in Eternal Palace, and it was like 60 gold, and I was like, ooh. And then you just like, Metro's like, I don't want these millions of gold. Sarah, you have these millions of gold, and you're like, I will take that.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay.
I just meant when it comes to like paying $25 or just spending like 400k gold, I would happily do 400k gold.
Really?
Fuck
Oh,
that.
God.
$25, man. I need the gold.
Yeah, it's easy. I don't know.
I think it depends.
$25 does not buy you 400k gold.
Do you have another hobby that you spend real money on? If no, I'd rather spend the $25. But if yes,
I don't do
spend my
drugs
gold.
anymore. No, so I don't have a hobby I spend money on.
Alright, I'm gonna drop Cauldron and another more feast and stuff, and we'll get back to it. Good work. We had some pretty good pulls here. Hopefully, Sign will eventually raid, and then we'll have an even better attempts.
Speaking of Sign, what's up, bitch?
Oh, cool. He's here. We'll wait.
This is awkward.
Is ginger hair a dominant gene?
No, it's a recessive gene.
Are you thinking about gingers getting
Was that
stuck
a,
in
I was
dryers
waiting for like a
Rusty?
joke to that. Is that a serious question? Who doesn't know that?
It's Rusty. Of course you fucking know that.
He's a fucking scientist, dude. Like what?
No, he's a college student. Come on.
See, you keep saying these complimentary things about his knowledge base, but he keeps disappointing you after you or before you say them.
Darker
I
hair and
guarantee- I
features are
guarantee
always
the
dominant.
most- Your hair and features are always dominant.
The darker hair and features are always dominant.
I guarantee half these people had no idea.
Who's these people, Rusty?
Raiders.
And what do you mean these people?
Are you insulting my
How
intelligence
many?
right
Raise
now?
your hand. How many have a background in science, guys?
I mean, I
do. I do.
Wait, can you see me?
I have a background in computer science, if that counts.
No, sit down.
I failed a
No, sit
remedial
down.
math class 3 times.
Yeah, Brandon teaches other people
I
science,
don't know if
Rusty.
you want to defend yourself about being insulted about your intelligence and then say that.
Math shouldn't exist, is all I'm saying.
Everything is math, Sarah.
Not everything.
Math is
Kyle.
all that exists.
Love is not math, Kyle.
Exactly. Okay, guys?
The money you spend on the person you love is
Give
math.
me
That
a
could be
class.
bad. Actually.
Give me a test on love, and I will pass it.
The divorce from when you divorce the person you love is math because of the money you pay in alimony.
What color is
Guess what
heart?
isn't murder?
Murder is math.
We'll
one
wait
one
for-
weapon plus one person equals one dead body.
Is that the right equation? I don't know.
I don't know. I was spitballing, but I think it's definitely an equation
Could be
possible
one
there.
weapon in like 50 people.
Yep.
Probably use math to figure out how long it's going to take us to beat this encounter.
Okay, we have a flask and feast down for you, Sign, and then whenever you're ready, we'll do a raid check. And we just have Solandra doing the traps, so you don't have to worry about that.
Till he dies.
He's not gonna die. He's a bubble.
Slandria won't die unless he's already bubbled himself, and I can't lay on hands him.
Don't jinx Solandra. That's not his forte.
Hey, Salandri is the real MVP. Let it go.
That died a long time ago when he changed his name.
He definitely has the coolest voice.
Yeah, that's actually the biggest troll ever. I just thought it. If I did not like Slandria, I would lay on hands him when he doesn't need it.
Yep.
That when he needs to bubble, he can.
People do that all the time. Alright, food's down, guys. So that's flasks.
So you really gotta stop revealing your master plans before you do them. First the Feral Druid idea to Metro, and now your suicide plan on Solandria. Like, how are you ever gonna
But
get away
never
with this
kill
shit?
Slandria.
That's the last Cauldron 2, by the way, guys. So make sure if you have the ability to take 2 hours, you do it.
I'm drinking 6 of them right now.
Or you bubble people
Did
trying
you
to
get it,
count the flag.
Rusty, you good?
Job.
Alright, here we go, guys. Good. Let's see what we got for the rest of this night here.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Chains are out.
Unleash the instrument.
Balls are next.
Unleash the instrument.
Traps are next.
I guess Sign's doing them. Works for me, man.
Chains are out. Balls now. I really need you guys to, whatever this is, just please. We just can't do this with these. This is just so silly, man. 3 deaths in phase 1. There's nothing happening. Standing on left of red. Right 1, in between the 2 fires. 2 right next. Going far to the left. This is pretty far run to the right. Make sure you go behind if you have to. Going far left. This is when you go behind, guys. You should not be dying. Going to the middle. Don't get it by the fire. We're staying in the middle. We're moving 1 out and then back. 1 out. Back in. We're going to the left. And break off and go do click portal. Stay stacked. 3, 2, 1. We're moving. CDs, killing ads. 5 deaths ready. 2 healers at least though, so let's try to kill the ads. Chains are out. Okay, successfully did that. Get ready for the next set of mechanics. Defensives if you have chains. Time for balls. So chains we're moving to the left side. Okay, we now have 1 healer alive.
The
Chain
sexiest.
mechanics, traps.
That's debatable.
Yeah, Vixie.
Keep you guys up.
Okay, be ready to do the line, the wave.
Defense is in the middle. Defense is middle.
Yep, make sure defensive's here. Okay, that's it. Whip it. That was where we're listening to, I guess.
Well, I mean, we shouldn't need to left now that we have 20. We just need to have people alive.
We never needed to less. We were just doing it because we could never have people alive.
So do we want to just hold less for the final phase?
Okay. Let's retrace our steps on why we were doing it in the first place. It's so we can actually see progress with multiple deaths. We just started that phase with 5 people dead. So obviously we're going to need to less there. If we can get all 20 people alive through that phase, then it doesn't matter. But that's seemingly very unlikely considering we just had, pretty sure, 5 deaths all in phase 1. Okay, here's food. So right now, guys, we're at this little bit of this crossroads with this fight, okay? Like, this is honestly not this complicated of a fight to have these many silly deaths on. So I just need you guys to refocus whatever it is you're doing on just living, okay? Like, we don't have any DPS requirements. We've yet to run into one, honestly. Like, we haven't had any real numerical requirements on this fight. So whatever it is that's causing you to get confused and die, like you're getting run over by the ball, or you're cutting the corner instead of running behind, like I'm telling you to, just please don't do that, okay? I mean, it's just not productive, okay? If you do nothing, you know, if you feel like you're not even attacking the ball, or you're not healing when you're running through the waves, or you're doing nothing at certain times, that's fine. Just don't die, okay? It's got to be better. We have to have better pulls in this. We are now 147 pulls into this fight. Granted, we've probably only done 30 of them with 20 players, and we're going to continue to probably do another 100 without 20 players. But like, these are not deaths that we have time for. This is something that you should have learned maybe the first time you ever did the fight, and that's it. So whatever it is that's distracting you, we got to eliminate that, and we got to get into that phase with 20 players alive every pull. Otherwise, it's just not possible to make progress, okay? And we have a lot of fucking progress ahead of us. A lot. I'm telling you, we probably have another 100 pulls ahead of us here. So we got to get through these quicker.
So, in the second main phase and onward, people with the chains, like, say the balls are coming from this side of the room towards you. You never want to leave your, like, row that your color is in. Like, say you gotta dodge the the tank mechanic, you want to still stay in this plane, like, so, because you don't want to fuck with other people, and you could very easily fuck with them if you leave your like row.
Yeah, it's true. I mean,
Problem is, oftentimes, one of them comes to a point, so you can't do that.
Yep, that's what I was talking about before with having an out for that. So I don't really care how you do it, guys, and we don't need to talk about this now, or we have way bigger problems than this. But yes, you guys really need to learn how to do these mechanics, and this is not a fight that I can teach you how to do. It's very similar to Sledge Fist in that way. You have to know how to do these mechanics. There's no way I can show you how to do it. You have to have seen it done. You have to know what needs to be done there. And a lot of you guys are making very inefficient movements, very, like, honestly, frankly, very bad movements. And you're going to get away with that now, but it's not going to work in Phase 3. Phase 3, everything needs to be very precise, and you need to know why and where you're going every time you go somewhere. Here's a raid check.
Okay, Maz, where are they fucking with you? Where is that happening?
What like,
preferably in the rear.
I got bounced, almost died to being bounced back into the wave after I cleared it.
I know, but where? Where on the pitch
Okay,
was
that's fine.
it?
Here we go. That's why I recommended everybody take some out, and every single player in the raid now has the opportunity to do that. If you're choosing not to, you're going to have to live with that consequence.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, we have chains. And all three fucking people go.
I'm just jumping off. Just put it out there. I'm jumping off the fucking platform.
I don't know what to say, man. Like, why? Who had yellow running on by purple?
Don't leave after you already have the chain.
I was waiting to move. I moved in place and then orange moved me to the side.
Freaking knock back the entire
You went to the wrong side, dude. Whoever had yellow was on the purple side. Like, I mean, this really is not this
the
fucking
reason we
difficult.
died was because orange like ran into yellow, and then that ran into me, and so we all got out of position.
Yeah, it's because whoever's getting the mechanic is not going to where they're supposed to go. Like, this is not something to fuck around with, guys.
You have to move instantly with this mechanic. You need to move instantly with it because it doesn't, because it has a grace period where it doesn't smash everybody around. So you need to move instantly and get in position so you don't fuck with everybody else.
Yeah, that raid marker, I picked that up too. If you're having problems, please pick it up. But Brandon just
Guys, we're better than this, okay? I know we are. I don't know what it is. It's this whole nonsense we went through these last few months with this raid. I don't know, but like, this is not working, okay? Please stop fucking around. This is not hard. You just move your fucking character. That's it. It's actually the only mechanic for the first 3 minutes of the fight is moving your character. You don't have to do damage. You don't have to do healing. You could be AFK pressing one fucking button and we could still make progress, okay? So please, stop failing to move your character so we can make progress every pull. That's it. If we do that, this boss is in front of us. We can kill this boss very easily. But if you guys are going to continue to waste like 50% of our pulls with this nonsense, this is going to take the rest of the fucking season. Here we go.
Deep breath, everyone.
I don't breathe the rest.
He's dead.
Okay, here comes chains. So as soon as they come out, you should know exactly where you're going, and you should be there before the chains coalesce. And you're just running right on top of the marker. Here comes balls now.
Good damage.
Next mechanic that happens is traps. Comes the traps. Next mechanic is chains. You're ready to run. Here comes balls. Okay, and we're pushing here. Very good. Left of red, guys. No deaths in this phase. If you ever have to run through fire, you run behind it. Move right one tile, and we're gonna leave and come back. Leave and back. Going just a little left here. Left, easy. Next is gonna be pretty far right. Go, and again, go behind one tile if you need. We go left. Nothing in our way. Middle. Very easy, just one left next. That's it, one left. And then 3 left next. Good, and we're done. That's it. You can do whatever you want from now on. Like run into the spikes, really good choice. Hit the chain, hit the portal. 3, 2, 1, move. Killing ads. Good, and be ready. Range, you can move into safety now, and chains are on their way. Here's chains. Ready? All 3 of you guys need to have a defensive for this.
I got Link.
Here comes balls. So the whole fight's moving towards that open ball slot. Or you guys are just gonna stand here and knock me into the thing. Cool. Guy with the fucking blink is just standing there. Swipe it up. So one other thing that you guys might not be aware of as ranged people with that chain mechanic is I have to do it too, okay? So you can't just sit there and knock me into it. Everybody has to do this mechanic equally, all right? So you either do what I suggested, where you blink across, you try to find that opening and do both mechanics at the first time, or you do it right. You don't just stand in the middle of the room, okay? That's the only 2 options. You could take the easy way out, which I hope you will, or you can take the hard way out and do it like me, and that's fine. Doesn't really matter, but you will not just stand in the middle of the room. Here's food.
For the people that are confused, for the middle, like I talked about before, it seems like, I could be wrong, it seems like you're moving towards the raid, or you're moving towards Metro for a little bit, and then you're doing a blink.
Yep, one of 2 options, that's it. Right chick coming.
Try to focus in on that.
And if 3 people with chains all did the mechanic, like if you had no way to do it any other way, the person who's like, say it's starting on yellow side, then the person who has yellow is moving first, the second is orange, the third is purple. You're just keeping going in that order, and that is the theme that you will have to know for the rest of the fight. Those 3 people will always have to be moving in that sequential order, and all the mechanics will be played around that. Here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains is the first mechanic. Balls are next. Traps are out. Chains are next. Comes balls. Comes tank mechanic. We're looking to push. Left of red. 1 right. 2 right. Please, guys, just please pay attention, okay? Going left. Don't run through the fire. Going to the middle of right. Go behind if you have to. Far left. Middle left. 1 right next. Go now. Left side. And that's it, we're done. Whatever you want. Click portal. 3, 2, 1, move. CDs should be up. And get ready for chains. Okay, be ready for defensives.
I got you. Yeah, so in that situation, you're moving towards us.
Okay, tank mechanic. Traps next. Get ready to run or dodge this wave as it comes. Chains are out. And we dodge now. New chains. This will be big defensives, and this is where we're going to use Bloodlust. Go ahead and Bloodlust. Kill the spike. Fall. And move through now. More traps. Same thing, we're gonna have to do it at least twice more if we were able to survive that.
Hellstone's up.
Ready to move. 1, 2, move now. More hammer again. Oh, I don't need fucking half. I need speed up at this point. Well, that's gonna be an issue. Alright, let's wipe it up.
So do we roar there for you or what?
I'm not sure.
No, I have a piece of advice. Take this with a grain of salt. Speed pod.
Yeah, I was actually thinking that. Get a speed pod. I just don't know if that's going to continue to happen. See, that's the same thing that happens in phase 1, where if we had to take a third one, I wouldn't have anything there either, but we just push out of the phase fast enough. So we'll see.
Imagine it'll look a lot different when we have 8 less people dead.
I hope so. I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't know if you get more than 2 of those.
Sure.
Okay, here's food. Okay, that was a good pull, though. Gotta keep getting to that every time, okay? So please, you guys gotta really gotta focus on not dying in phase 1. It's just like such a bad move. It's just like leaves a bad taste in everybody's mouth. Dying in phase 1 is a no effort play. Please don't do that.
When the traps come out, it gets significantly more damage. Do you want to have a rotation with me with AMZ?
Yep. I did that just a little late, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, here's where you check. Yeah,
just whenever you're there, AMZ, and I'll AMZ when you're gone.
That tank mechanic starts to truck in phase 2 as well. That dot was destroying me.
Yep, we're gonna take a lot of damage all around.
I'm gonna have to swap a Covenant out for 11% less magic next week.
Just go Necrolord.
Okay, here we go.
Your just advice just inspires me to want to be better.
He's not a warrior.
Good.
Isn't the dot bleed though?
Then yeah, it might be. I'll have to see if it's fire damage or not.
Pretty sure it's easy. That's why I write.
Okay, chains are first.
Seriously?
People are starting completely wrong side of the boss for some reason. Okay, we have balls.
I need a grip. It's just over.
That's not possible. Swipe it up. Jump off quickly. Make sure we have battle
I might
res.
have actually been able to get him far enough. I just
Throw
wasn't
some
sure how
battle
fast
reses.
I had to do it.
No, because then other people will get hit.
I have
too.
soulstone.
Don't
Well,
release.
I moved him almost far enough right there. I just had a few seconds longer. I could have done it.
Just go ahead and eat whatever left of this food again. Okay, rage check coming.
Actually, wait. You can probably bop me in that situation. I didn't even think about that. If that ever comes up again, hopefully not. I'm gonna call for a bop instead.
Might work, yep.
Yeah, I'll try for now. You're probably gonna need a phase 3 though.
Okay, here we go.
It's fucking playing like shit. I keep trying to agree for damage on the
Not gonna be a
spikes
phase
on the
3.
balls or whatever.
Not gonna be any bops in phase 3. Here we go.
Your screams will echo throughout eternity.
Okay, chains is first. Make sure you're ready to move. Balls next.
Laundry, no!
I'm lagging out, don't even bother resting me.
Take mechanic. Next is traps coming next. Next mechanic is traps. Separate. Next is chains. Comes balls. Okay, we're pushing. Left to red is it? Left to red. One right. Stack. Two right. No. Far left. Let's go. Far right. It's far one. Make sure you run behind if you need to. Far left. Middle left. Just dead center. Double here.
No!
Move out. Back in. Back left.
I'm taking that after the.
And click portal now. Stay stacked. 3, 2, move. Full CDs. Chains are out. Okay, here comes balls. Practice doing this well. So you guys will move through the spikes first, and then you'll move towards the group.
You should get about the corner.
Yep, traps.
It's fire damage.
Okay, here comes the wave. Go now. We need to break traps or something?
Yeah,
Wipe it
so
up.
that's definitely going to be negatable with the conduit.
Yeah, not all the traps were broken.
Okay.
Okay, here's food.
Oh, it's the increases physical damage taken. I thought it did physical.
Yeah.
We could just wait this guy out, wait till he runs out of instruments, and then eventually he couldn't attack us anymore. Maybe he'll just give up and give
I
us.
swear you've made that joke already.
I have, but I feel like it's viable.
Still
We can only have so many instruments.
I don't know about that.
Especially with the supply chain issues, eventually
You
it's
hear?
just not out.
He's been waiting here for an eternity.
That's what I said last time, actually. Yeah, I remember.
Like this one way into the room. Why don't we just cut it off? I mean, just blow up the bridge. There's no way to get more instruments. He's done.
He's been waiting here for an eternity. He has a million weapons.
Just gotta wait until the lava comes up.
Okay, so Slandra, you're not raiding? You see or somewhere?
Yeah, I think he left us.
Okay, that's fine. Go with that. I'm raid check coming.
Just turn the year on your PS3 or PS2
get,
way farther up.
We need a repair bot, guys. Who can drop one?
I can if.
Okay.
Dropping it.
I'll check Bloodbath.
I dropped it.
Yeah, the door is closed. I can't get through.
Okay, make sure you guys repair.
Door shadows is not working.
Make sure everybody repairs, guys. All the people were in, like, if you die in this fight, your gear's broken. Meat, repair, Kano, repair. Everybody should be repairing, but those Moggy and Vic also should repair. Make sure you guys repair. Okay, here we go.
I thought for a second you said Poggy.
Poggy.
Launcher's back, isn't he?
I'm working on it.
I read it just before we pulled.
Okay, chains, guys. Balls out.
For Harambe?
No, that's Dick's.
Do his cocks out.
That's just weird.
Okay, time mechanic. Traps are next. There's traps. Chains now. Balls now.
Get a recovery itch.
Tank mechanic. Sandra's actually alive and didn't consume a resonance.
Easy.
Oh, he's lagging.
Oh no, I'm still logging
in.
in.
But it's not working.
That's it. Okay,
That's
be ready.
even more frightening.
We're pushing. We're gonna have chains. Just be careful.
Wait, if you're still logging in, how the
Okay,
fuck did you
left,
take the res?
Guys, left of red.
Solandra, hello?
Moving right.
Yeah.
2 right. Then it's gonna be pretty far left. Okay, let's go. Clear path. Far. This is pretty far right. Make sure you don't run through that fire. Okay, we're getting there. Going far left again. Fire. Okay, just 2 to the right. Easy one. Then 1 to the right. Let's go. Now it's 3 to the left, and we're done. Yeah, that's it. Do what you gotta do. Ready for portal. Click it now. Stay stacked. 3, 2, move now. All CDs. Okay, range move to safety. Traps out, or chains out, sorry. Big defensives, you guys who have the chains. And be ready to make the right decision here.
Seeing out of drugs?
Okay, we're going around with the balls. And get ready to move through now. Pretty good. Traps out. Traps on green. Who has green? That's a fatal error, guys. Whoever just stood there next to melee, that's a fatal error. Okay, go through now. Tank mechanic.
Oh, we're dead. I just fucking got caught.
Yeah,
How could you?
Okay.
DCing or something.
Good. Good pull. Wipe it up.
We are making progress when we actually get there. More and more people are moving correctly.
Yep, that first time was actually perfect. Yeah, so you weren't here before, Simon, but I put these green and blue marks down. That's the only place you could stand in this phase. But we did talk about the potential of basically going to the opposite corner to be able to kill the ball faster. And I didn't fully understand. I heard guilds talking about this, but I didn't understand necessarily why they were calling it. So that'll be something we probably talk about more in the future.
It's so you can get on the ball quicker. So
Well, no,
it dies
I know
quicker.
that part, but I just didn't know that it was needed, is my point. And I don't know what, because not every guild, like I only watched one guild do it. Everybody else just stayed in the corner. So we'll see what the reality is there. But yeah, for now, always are just staying in blue or green because that's the only safe space, unless you're going to run all the way to the opposite side. Which
Their play is to run through the middle. So
Yeah, like if you see the balls are coming from that spot and the tank mechanic's going to that side as well, you can easily hook over or get, as long as you're on the other side in that corner before the tank mechanic goes off, you're totally safe. And you can
The
start
equivalent
DPSing the ball
of
down.
green and blue on any of the other four corners are also safe. Yeah. Okay, here's food.
Chains in the second phase. Fucking, I got bumped by somebody almost into a mechanic, and I only lived because I had a cooldown up.
Yep, you guys are still making very bad decisions on that. Hopefully, the more we do, the more you'll see. But again, you really need to know where you're going with that mechanic at all times. And it looks like a lot of you guys are just kind of panicking. So there's two options, okay? You're either cheesing the mechanics by blinking through the wall. At that point, you're looking for where the two mechanics intersect, or simply just getting through as fast as possible. Either way, I don't even really think it matters. It's kind of maybe like a more of a swag play to do the double intersect, but it does make it very, very easy if you can do that. Past that, if you're not doing that, you're running to the front of the room like everybody else, okay? You're running, you're getting in a line. The first, like if the line dictates that yellow, orange, then purple is the order, the person with the yellow chain goes first, the person with the orange chain goes next, the person with the purple chain goes last. So if you're yellow or orange and the purple person is trying to go, and you're either not going, you're either not blinking through the wall or not running, you're wiping us, okay? You're now killing multiple people by just sitting in the middle and doing nothing. That's not how you do the fight, and you need to learn this now because you cannot do this wrong in phase 3. Here's a raid check. Go and eat up. We need to summon Slander because he got ported out, yeah.
Fletcher, are you even like playing the game? Like, you're like, I think you're like playing some sort of ice skating game, because
Ice skating?
literally
Your
don't
character's, like,
ever
sliding
see you
around
moving normally.
Just glitching around.
Did you get that, Slander?
Oh yeah, I'm running.
No, it's fine. Just make sure. Make sure you guys keep preparing.
He's ice skating.
He's a boss mage.
It just looks like he's got blink bound to his auto or his water. He's like follow.
Bro, you should have seen a run I did with 3 Ragnaros players. They were skipping around the entire dungeon the whole run. It fucking hurt my eyes.
Disorienting, honestly.
'Tis the season.
Very hard to get used to it. Okay, here comes chains. Here's balls. Traps is the next mechanic. Chains is up.
Oh, I taunted early. I'm dumb.
Taunt back. Okay, balls.
Whatever, it works out. Wasn't really a punishment.
Problem is I had already used my speed buff. Hopefully I'll make it. I guess it doesn't really matter because there's nobody in the middle.
That one doesn't really do anything. It doesn't do the same thing that yours does.
Right. Okay. Stacking left of red. One right. Two right now. Far left. Let's go. Pretty far right. Go behind, guys. Behind. Go behind. Or run and die. Sweet. Go to the left. Two to the right. One to the right. Two to the left. And we're done. Do what you gotta do. Click portal now.
God fucking.
Stay stacked. 3, 2, move. Chains out. Sorry, I moved way too early. Okay, defensive's middle. Here's balls right on us. Should be one of these your ones, I guess, at this point. In range 2 aren't blinking through wall, should be moving over. Yellow, you should be against the backside there. You should not be crossing over at that point. You should already be back. So you're, yes, you have to do this right, dude. We're going to the middle. Traps out. Oops, killing traps. Get ready to cross over. Tell you when. 3, 2, go. Tank mechanic next. Balls here.
Middle.
Yeah, make sure defensives.
Aren't we using Euro there?
Yep.
Yes.
There's traps. If we killed it without it, that's good. That's good progression.
I saw that, Chicks.
No, you didn't.
Come on. So again, ranged. One more time. I'm going to tell you this one more time, okay? If you're not blinking through the wall, you have to go get in the line to pass through the opening. That's not, I'm not asking you a question. I'm telling you how to do the mechanic, okay? So if you're not blinking through the wall, then you have to move over immediately. Please do not wall me off. I need to get back to this boss as fast as I can. So if you're a ranged DPS who is not currently Night Fae, or doesn't have a blink of some sort, or Venthyr, then immediately you isolate which direction you need to run, and you start running there. If you're the yellow, you run first. You know, if it's the right side of the room, or the whatever, that front side of the room, yellow goes first, then orange falls in behind, then purple behind that. It should be almost never that all three of you run, so that's never going to actually happen. But if you have yellow and you're not blinking through and you're just standing in the middle of the room, you're making this way fucking harder for me, and you too, for some reason. So don't do this.
Just an example of what he's saying, like say like we hit, the ball is coming from the right side of the room, and I'm purple, and I don't have anything to handle it. the wave is obviously coming from the back because that's where they're putting it. You wait until like the blue is like here. You dodge it, and then you retreat on your line to here, and then you sort of single file
Yep.
to the back, and then move forward behind everybody and go through the gap.
That was well explained.
That's exactly how it needs to be done. Yep. Okay, here's a recheck.
And you don't go out of turn, because
Yes.
then you'll bump your other.
Yes, and the 3 markers assign the turn, like assign what turn you're going, okay? So if you're going, like if you have to move towards the yellow front side of the room there, then yellow goes first, okay? And again, this is how it has to be done. This is not optional, because in phase 3, you will have to do this before the mechanics start, okay? So you guys who are doing it late now are getting away with it because there's no penalty for doing it right now other than you fucking me. But in phase 3, you will need to do it before the mechanic starts. Otherwise, you're going to kill yourself and everyone else, okay? So you need to learn this now. So we don't have another 100 pulls ahead of us when we finally get to phase 3. Learn this now, do it right every time, and then by the time we get there, it'll be a lot smoother. Here we go. And that is why I suggested having some out. Switching your covenant or something else. You could also even take a fucking PvP trinket, but something that allows you to get through that wall without having to run all the way around it. It will make your life so much fucking easier as ranged. Okay, chains first. Comes balls next. Tank mechanic. Traps is the next mechanic. Make sure you're ready for traps. There they are. Next mechanic is... There's only 3. Okay, next mechanic is chains. Balls are next. There they are. There's the tank mechanic, and we're pushing. Okay, left of red. One right. One more. Nice little pocket force there. As you. Moving left. This is a middle right. Let's go. Go behind if you have to.
I fell.
Back to left.
That was a good Rusty impersonation.
3 to the right. On red, basically.
Lava bad.
1 to the right. Bunch to the left. And we're done. Watch that fire. And we're done. Spread out and click portal now. Stay stacked. 3, 2, move. All CDs. Chains out. Okay. Tank mechanic me.
I'm linking.
Good. Make sure everybody else defensives. Here it comes. So if you're not blinking through, get through the chains and start moving left. Okay, and we go through. Tank mechanic Jix. Traps out. Okay, next is chains. We're actually passing through the wall first, of course. Passing through. I'll tell you when. 3, 2, go. Next up is chains. Every single person.
Next up is death.
Yeah, the chain wall hit the traps.
Okay, what's going on there? We're not getting those. If you're dead or something, just say something. We'll get somebody else to do it. That's actually like a relatively hard part of the fight, though, to be honest. Getting those done in time, so.
So I learned something new. So if you're in the middle, in the middle, double middles, either you're gonna blink right away, or if you're really good at going over the wave while being in the middle, but it's extremely difficult. Like it might be a good idea just to blink right away and pass the balls or pass the wave and then go over. But it's extremely hard to be in the middle while you're in the middle. If that makes any sense for the people that are familiar, you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, eat up.
I do not.
Yeah, it didn't make any
Like,
sense.
if you're in the middle, right, and an orange, right, either you're going to have the wave come in first, and it's coming this way or the other way, and it's hard to actually move. You're going to be diagonal for going over the wave, or you're blinking past the wave first and then taking the balls all the way over here.
That's
Does that
not
make
what I would
sense?
recommend. No, you should blink through the wall, not the wave. The wave
Well,
is very easy.
either one. But like, it's extremely difficult to actually pass through the wave yourself because you have two people right next to each other that have.
No, that's not extremely difficult. I've been talking about that for 4 hours now. Okay, here's a raid check.
It's the first time I saw it.
Eat up, guys. Food's down. I'll get some gifts for you guys next week. Hopefully, I can remember.
Wait, you're getting presents? What are you getting us, man?
What?
Very easy. You just wait till the blue is to the right next to you, and then you move one tile to where it's
diagonal.
Sarah, what do you think Metro's getting us?
You don't.
One
Just
splatter.
to get you guys a moving picture and a jar of peanut butter.
Coldest water bottles coming,
the
boys.
lane of the other people with chains.
Well, it'd have to be diagonal. You can't just step.
You're so
left or
generous,
right.
Metro.
No, you don't need to move it diagonal to dodge the chains.
Okay, chains first.
If you're right in the middle.
Don't worry about it, Rusty. I'll get a picture for you next time. Balls are out. Traps next.
Good job, bomb crew.
Chains out. Comes balls. And we're pushing through. Okay, left of red, guys. Left of red, left of red. Move. One to the right. Two to the right. Far left. Middle right. Go behind the line if you have to. Do not get hit. Going far left. Again, behind the line if you have to. Middle. Out, then in. Back in. Far right, and we're done. This is the end of it. Do what you gotta do. Watch fire. Click portal. Stack up. 3, 2, move now. Full CDs. First time ever with everyone alive. Very good.
Wow.
Oh, Tom.
Not everyone.
Okay, be ready. Chains out. Range move to safety.
blinking.
Be ready for defensives. Here it comes. And balls are on that side, so that's easy. Moving out. And move through, good. Okay, back to boss. Traps on the edge. And make sure we're getting these as fast as we can. And be ready for the wave. Here comes wave. I'll tell you exactly when to go. Chains. 3, 2, move through wave. Okay, tank mechanics next.
Defensives.
Ready for more defensives. Balls again on that side. Okay, and move through. Traps again. Again, make sure we're getting them clean as fast as possible. My AMZ. Tank mechanics, or no, first lines. Chains out. 3, 2, move through. Tank mechanic. Nothing for this, so that's... See what happens. I made it though, I think.
Nah!
Trying to get to 40. Tank mechanic.
I'm gonna die. Bah!
Oh, there's an enrage in this phase. Yeah, okay. Forgot about that.
Guys, I sense impending danger. I need adult.
We pushed it. That's pretty damn good, man. I'll tell you what.
Progress.
Don't
Get
take
on,
the
get
risk.
on red, get on red.
Wait, where are the
You're on
balls
red.
at? I thought they were balls still.
Where's red?
It's not. I mean, it doesn't start immediately.
Oh, they're there.
Oh, okay.
There were no balls. This would be pretty silly fight.
Okay, I got a couple reds up. Easily our best pull. Very, very good, guys. We actually got through the whole phase, even with a lot of deaths.
Oh my god.
The first phase was actually
I died in midair,
very
I'll just
clean.
tell you.
So that's very good.
Yeah, okay.
I died
So-
to the dot while flying.
If
40% last phase.
So if there are balls in transition 2, why are we telling people to run on the backward on transition 1?
Because they're fucking
So they
dying.
don't die.
Yep. So
They're not gonna be able to do it. On
Yeah,
transition
I know.
2.
I've been saying that, saying
Yes,
that for a while, but it doesn't
you
matter.
can. You just don't run into a ball.
Yeah,
Fast
you can
on
still
forward.
do it even with the ball, so you just can't do it every single time you might want to. We talked again. This is something I talked about at least twice tonight, so I don't. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Whatever. Don't just no big deal.
Wish you could have seen my screen when my game was lagging. The spike walls, the 2 waves were on top of each other, and it looked like the whole raid ran right through them. And I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good."
All right, you done, Itch?
Yes.
Cool. Good work.
All right, love you.
Really need a new sign-off line there, Rusty.
We'll do a few more. See what we can do with 19. I think it doesn't really hurt us.
You just need to tell people you hate them when they leave now.
That'd be funny. So, to what we were talking about before, and I think this is good. I understand kind of what you're talking about now. I'm guessing somebody at middle was blinking on you. Is that what was happening, and you were getting hit?
No.
No, I don't.
They were
understand
just they were just leaving their line and
Okay.
getting obstructing me.
Ready, check. Eat up, guys.
Like I kind of figured it out. Like you go past the wave back this way where Metro is, and then you just follow Metro in. I did that like twice now, and it was really fucking easy.
There's a time that makes that this is very apparent, done poorly, and it's when the ball wave is also where I'm standing. So I'm coming over here to where I have the skull mark in my head, and if the ball wave is here, then I'm like this. Every time a wave comes, like every moment one of the things moves, I have to move as well. So I'm doing this constantly, right? So I have to find time to do this as well. I can't just keep moving straight. I have to move left, right? So I have to keep doing that. And then these guys are literally standing in the middle of the fucking room, not doing anything. So it's like, well, I'm fucked now. I can't, like, you know what I mean? So that's what I was talking about. That specific time.
So in that situation, if that's happening, either the 3 people that have blinks, that's what they should be doing, is blinking back past you, right? So if you're blinking back here, all you have to do is the wave when it's coming. No, it's both of them. So you're completely negating everything, right? So if you're at middle and you're moving towards middle, the people in middle should be blinking past you if they have it.
Yes, but
if
I'm
not,
talking about
you're
the people who
fucked.
didn't have the blinking. Yes.
I see. I get it.
Yep. So in that case, that's the easiest possible combo for you guys because you don't have to do anything. You just move. Like you're completely free to move whenever you want, and then you just dodge both mechanics at the end like everyone else. So when that happens, when I take that to this back left corner, and there's also a ball here, you guys need to get into the row that I'm describing. You need to go do the mechanic like I'm describing it. And then once you're over there, that's it. I can do whatever I want, and I don't have to be worried about where you guys are. But continually, people were just sitting in the middle of the room like if they were hoping for some fucking divine protection to come and save them. And then I'm blocked off. I can't get back to the boss. Okay, anyway, that was a great poll. Here we go. Keep doing.
So it's literally those 2 scenarios. Either the people in the middle are going past the wave first and then following Metro in, or you're moving away from Metro if you don't have a blink. If you do have a blink, you're blinking past Metro.
Yep, pretty much. Okay, we have chains first. Balls next. Traps is out. Chains is next. Comes chains. Here comes balls. Mechanic. We're looking to push after this. Might have chains, just make sure you move them slightly. Yep.
Good damage,
Left
guys.
side, left of red. 1 right. 1 right. Far left. Far right. Middle left. Middle. Out, then in. Out. Then in. Far left. Don't run into that fire. And that's it. We're done. Ready to click portal. Click it now. 3, 2, move. All CDs. Move to safety range. Chains are out. Okay, tank mechanics coming. Ready for defensives ranged. Okay, so this is what we just talked about. It's what we just talked about. So be ready.
That was crazy.
Okay, Sandra, if you can do traps this time, please.
Yep.
Traps, you gotta separate them though, so that's a way. You managed to get. 3,
I might not be
2,
good though.
Go. Yeah, it's okay. Gotta separate them, guys. That's a silly, it's a complete waste of time right there.
Nice recovery, Stallinger.
Don't ever stand on another player when you're doing that mechanic. Even if you don't put them perfectly on the edge, you wipe it by doing that.
So how did middle do in that scenario?
I just blinked through because it was lined up that time, but
the second time, it's not going to be up.
Correct, yeah.
And when I did it the first time, for the blinking, you blink past the balls and the wave. You have to do it like right away, so you got to be careful and figure it out really quickly, guys. Whoever's in the middle, if you're going to do that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep going. If you said you had to do something, if you do, let me know, and that will be the end of it. But until that happens, we'll keep going. A few more, at least one or the other.
For the people that were in the middle for that attempt in that scenario, was that better? I think Kimas was there.
Yeah, let's eat it. Okay, rate check coming. Cool, we'll do one more for sure.
Okay, Hellstones.
Into sand. All the land. Alright, here we go. Chains out. Balls next. Traps next. Chains is next. Comes balls. Mechanic, and we're looking to push, guys.
Did you forget about me?
Didn't forget about you, Kyle. Okay, we're on the left of red.
Oh, what did Kyle just do?
Didn't forget about him. Go right. Stack, 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 stack.
Now I gotta look.
Didn't do anything. Not you.
Okay, we're going far left here. Far right, or middle right, basically. Go behind. Good. Back left. Middle. Move out, then in, out. Back in. And then far right. And watch the fire. And we're done. Ready for gate now. Click it now. Stay stacked. 3, 2, move.
Oh,
So see
Jesus
these?
Christ.
Bye, Sarah.
Whoops.
Laundry, I hate you
Be
so
ready
much.
for chains are out. Go. Safety range, everyone else. Chain mechanics next. You 3 defensives. Coming up.
Thinking you.
Here we go. Spike balls. It's on the inside again. Okay. Move through now. Good. Chain mechanic. Traps are next. Separate them good. So do traps, and then we're ready to move from wave. I'll tell you exactly when to move. 3, 2, move. Good. Chain mechanic. Ball's coming. Okay, well, we kill that, no problem. Go through now. Oh. Alright, well, that's after that one. Kyle, how you been, man? Glad to see you.
Ooh, hot girls and boys are back, Metro.
I'm gonna be playing some classic someone soon, man. Hope we'll see you there, maybe. Yeah, they're back. You gotta go meet. Nah, that's fine. Okay, cool. So I think we learned a lot about this fight tonight, guys. We did have a lot of really bad pulls, but we also had a lot of really good pulls. So it's a really good thing for sure. Next week we'll have to hopefully get a lot more time in on this boss. We're really not, I mean, we're basically raiding like 6 hours a week or less at this point. So we really got to get back to the full schedule. And once we can do that, we'll be in much better position. But I'm going to try to get some gifts. Hopefully I'll remember, but I'd really recommend you guys actually watching kills of this fight. It's not, this isn't, again, this is very much just like Sludgefist in that way. If you don't know what you're looking at in this fight, you won't be able to do it. It's just way too visually, like, it's so precise. You have to be so precise. So, good effort. We'll see you guys next week. Do the re-clear, hopefully, without fucking an hour and a half on Ner'zhul, and then we'll have a lot more time.
So, Metro, what kind of gifts are you getting us?
Gifts. I'm going to get you guys the present of knowledge.
I'm still waiting on my pizza.
I don't actually want that knowledge. Can I get like can I get like a pizza or something?
You could give it to somebody who does want it.
Metro sings the Warcraft classics.
I could sing.
Giving us the present
I could sing,
of
guys.
the
Name a song. What do you want to hear?
Oh, are we gonna do Disney songs?
Free falling.
Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Let's go right now.
Free falling. Free falling.
Oh, let's sing it. Barbie world.
Free
So
falling.
one of the difficult parts for blinking there, sometimes it's easy when both the wave and the balls are going the same direction, but sometimes they go in opposite directions. So like that last one, I blinked through the ball wave, but then was immediate. I basically like blinked into the wave of spikes.
Yeah, the blink is, I mean, that's a problem with the blink, right? Like knowing where you're going to end up with it. So that's something that you'll get more used to as you play Night Fate more. But the good thing about that blink, though, is it can't blink you off an edge. So if you're in a position where you could blink into the edge, it'll just automatically take you to that edge, no matter how close or far you are to it, which I've benefited from quite a lot on this fight. But past that, I'm not really able to help. I mean, that's just, you're going to have to, The thing is, the blink, maybe I oversold it a bit, but the big thing about it is that you don't have to do the movement part of the fight, and that should make it a lot easier to actually do.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's times when you're in the middle chain, you've got, a chain on both sides of you and trying to dodge the wave and the ball. It's tough. So having the blink for that is very beneficial. It's just iffy when, the ball and the wave are going in different directions. You can't blink both of them at the same time.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot harder, obviously. But yeah, that's not really neat. All you need to do is get through that wall, because the wave itself, so that's the thing. If you get through that wall, then you just do the wave like everyone else, and that's a really good problem to have. So if you're able to basically take the wall out of the fight with blink, then it's like such a benefit, because then you go just do the mechanic like everyone else.
Yeah.
And I saw you do it a few times, so you did pretty well in that case.
it may be beneficial to have a write-up for the people that are in the middle. It's not just like you're just doing it by yourself. We can do literally a sequence of events. This is what happens when this happens, and it's only like 3, right? If it comes from anywhere else besides behind, then you're just doing the same thing again and again and again and again.
I'll try to find some different perspectives for sure. Yeah, hopefully there'll be enough. I'm sure there is. It's just going to be tough to find the exact combos.
It feels really scripted, but we're creating variables for no reason.
It's one of those things where there is a limited amount of variables, but there's so many that I can't possibly, like, I would be spending hours on this. So,
no, what I mean, the human is creating the variables, right? It's somebody's blinking in a direction, or they're going in the wrong direction. They're creating variables for themselves. Instead, just like I figured out at the end of there, if it's coming from your side, then you're blinking right away. Or if you don't have that blink, you got to do what you're suggesting. Or if you are it's anywhere else, then you can either you're pretty much going through the wave, and then you're just following you into the balls, and that's pretty much it. Like, that has to be said, because I didn't figure that out until the very, very end. I guarantee other people are completely lost of what to do, and if that's said to them, this is what you do, then the variable's gone. They got to do that.
Yeah, I know.
There's
That's
only
why I'm just
3
not.
possibilities.
It's 3 possibilities times 3, so it'd be like a lot more than 3. But anyway, I agree. If there's enough time to do all this, I'll try my best. Yeah, Remorse. So let me get you a link. Actually, I'm not even sure. I have this here. I don't know. I think what you do is you just go make an account on that website, and then you go to that and sign up or something. Or you tell me.
What is this banner thing?
It's just you do Mythic Plus on the tournament realm in this upcoming event, you'll get a toy or something.
Can you link it?
I don't have a link handy, sorry. It's just like, it's nothing special. It's just no reason not to do it if you have the time.
You just want it?
Yep.
When is it?
Can't remember. Mid-December, I think.
That's funny. I didn't know there was a PvE tournament rum.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's somewhat new.
Anyway, it says our first batch of Tournament Realm access will go to eligible teams signed up by November 15th. So I don't know if that's when you can actually start doing it, but I don't think there's a rush. Like once you sign up and it's announced, then we can just do it whenever everybody's around. But it has to be exactly 5 people. So if you're not sure you're going to be able to dedicate the time, no worries, but we won't be able to replace you if you don't come.
As long as it's not like on Christmas or something, it shouldn't be an issue.
Obviously, we're not going to do it on Christmas. Oh, no, it actually says, yeah, Proving Grounds December 3rd through 6th. So sometime, that's a weekend, I assume. Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. That was 4 days, so.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Sweet.
They're doing that for what reason?
There's another tournament. What do you mean, what reason? So the tournament. I don't know why they're giving out the banner, but just something to do, I guess, to get more people potentially interested in the tournament.
Tournament as in keys? Are we talking about?
Yes, keys, yep.
This is basically just replacing the thing that would have been at BlizzCon.
I see.
I wouldn't say that, but yeah, it's
well,
something
I mean,
similar.
just in the time frame, at least, it's like a similar kind of thing to get people interested, at least, in the sort of MDI stream scene, whatever.
So Kyle, what are you up to, man? You still there? Sorry, talking to the guild and everything, but how's everything?
So I made an account. How do I join this, or request to join the team?
I think the link has it. So just, if not, I think I'd add you, or I can't remember. So just tell me whatever your name is, and I'll add you. Life has been good to me. Well, that's good, man.
I put it in, you know.
Did you? You saying you don't have any more interest in WoW? Huh? Yeah, I feel you. I'm sure a lot of people are in that boat. I'm pretty excited for the new classic thing, to be honest, though. I hope it'll be a nice, fresh look at that. Okay, I sent the invite. You should have it.
Yeah.
And that's that. You're on the team. Congratulations. Yeah, thanks. I don't know. Those spammers are so common. I don't even care anymore. How's your guild doing with rating? Yeah, not great, unfortunately. We've had a lot of problems keeping or getting 20 players to show up every night, but other than that, I wouldn't say this tier is actually quite good. I quite like this tier. I wish we were doing better at it because it's a very it feels like a very rewarding tier, but we're just not doing anything special, so making it hard on ourselves.
I know this won't matter until like we're actually getting far enough into the fight to see if you run out of speed boost there, Metro, but just a thought, but with Theotar Venthyr, if you can make the run with his teleport, you'll never not have charges of the teleport just because the intermission gives you your CD back.
Oh yeah, zeros. I'm not switching covenants, no way. But I'll just grab a speed pot. I think I'll be good. I actually made it the one time we did it with just Death's Advance, which I didn't expect, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I guess when you're like advancing towards the wall of balls, you don't really have the opportunity to get that last 3 tiles anyway, so you don't really have to get unreasonably
there's
far.
a limited amount of run time I even need to do anyway, so all I need to do is just do the minimum, and then obviously you guys take more damage, but it's better than wiping, obviously. So.
And don't you can like hold on to your blink, right? Unless it's the both of them.
Kyle, it's good to see you, man. Hope to see you again soon. Thanks for stopping by and being so generous as always.
I wasn't trying to like metagame this. I was just trying to say that the I didn't know. If
what was the question, Rusty?
Can't you just hold on to blink unless you have the wave and the balls behind you?
Nah, I'm using blink to get to where I'm going. So the first time I used blink, the second time I used Wraith Walk, and that's why I was saying I didn't think I could do a third time because neither would be up again. But I did. I narrowly succeeded on the one pull that we had with just Death's Advance. So we'll see if I can time it right. I should be all right. The thing is, I can actually run like 2 or 3 seconds early, because he like kind of stops. He has like a little hitch in his mechanics where he's ready to do the mechanic, but he hasn't started yet, so he just won't move. And at that point, I could start running, and I've been trying to do it, but it's increasingly difficult when you have it's harder and harder because there's more mechanics happening. But
I think
that's
it might
definitely
be
a good idea though, because I've seen him a couple times where he only moves like an inch, and I didn't realize you were doing that, but that's definitely what was happening. He just like, sometimes moves, but it doesn't actually matter.
Yep.
I think that may be my favorite fight of all time.
Okay, glad to hear it.
Every new boss is a new record.
But on all seriousness, easily the best move